Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Odin's Movie Blog. I am the critic who is a cynic. Hope you're doing well. And today, I am joined by Anna, also known as that Star Wars girl. Anna, how's it going?
It's going well. Hello, everyone.
All right. So today, we've been trying to get this stream going for a really long time now, because if you've known, we both loved Alita Battle Angel, because it was a phenomenal movie. And we were wanting to do a stream together for a long time, but just life got in the way. So it's great that we can finally talk about it. As everyone is saying hello in the chat. Hello.
Hello. And I just saw the screen. That's cool that I'm in like a little box.
I know, right?
I feel special. I feel like I'm on the news.
Special correspondent.
There we go.
Yeah, that's why I like using Streamlabs OBS, because you're able to kind of like move things around and such. There's a lot more customization with it. That's the word.
Yeah, I've seen people that like they have them and then they have like their computer screen when they're playing video games and they have the chat. I'm like, how would you even begin to do that?
Yeah.
But yeah. So I actually haven't heard your opinion on Alita yet. So you want to tell me what your favorite part was, or like what it was like that struck you the most about it?
Yeah. So basically I've been telling everyone on my stream that originally I had no interest in seeing Alita because of the fact that the eyes just bothered me that much. It just didn't look very good. And so basically it was because of a bunch of people that follow my channel that started to be like, oh my gosh, no, Odin, you need to see this. You need to see this. You need to see this. And finally I was like, okay, fine. I'll go see it. And I did, and I saw it in IMAX, not in IMAX, I saw it in Dolby 3D, which is like the reclining seats.
Do they move?
They don't move. It's not like a 4D experience. What it said is it's like you get to recline in them, and then there's like, basically they'll vibrate when there's loud noises on the screen.
Okay,
there's like a subwoofer almost like in, like behind the seats themselves. So it was really cool. And then the image is great because it's like lasers. It's like using laser images. And so it ends up just being much better overall. And so that was my experience with it. And it was just so freaking beautiful. And I loved it. It was awesome.
Are there any problems you had with
it? What did you love?
Oh, God. Not this toxic white male.
Not only me, but another one here, too.
Hail Satan.
Oh, my God. Well, hello. We've got Gary Nerdrotic, and Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers here, who almost killed me the other day in the car.
That was funny. That was funny.
So Odin, we decided, you've got a lot going on, man, and we wanted to surprise you, and I'll come onto your stream and cheer you up. So that's what this is all about.
Oh my God. Well,
and this was Gary's idea, and then Anna helped execute the idea. So
well. Thank you. I hope the stream works, because had I known that was the case, I would have canceled my event for tomorrow and not come.
We wanted to surprise you on air.
Oh my God, I love you guys.
So when Gary decided to Gary came up with the idea, so we got a little group chat together, and
you sneaky.
Then Anna was like, well, he's been wanting to stream with me, so let me go ahead and see if I can line up the stream, and then we can just all surprise him. So so everybody coming together for you, buddy, because you deserve it. So.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it so much.
Yeah, you helped me out. You guys, by the way, since you're all here, thank you for all your help with my little copyright situation. And you reached out to me immediately and helped me out with the Streamlabs thing, and everybody in the chat, the Fandom Menace. Love all you guys. We are definitely not a hate group. A like group. I will say very much a like group. So thank you, everybody. And Odin, yeah, we're here for you, buddy.
Well, thank you. Oh my God.
And it's the least I could do since I terrified you so much yesterday. You were very uncomfortable.
I watched it back and I was like, I must have, because I was like, I didn't look as uncomfortable as I felt. But oh my goodness, I was feeling anxiety just watching myself.
Why did you let him drive? That is my question. Why would you let him drive?
Y'all are killing me.
Y'all are killing me. Because I wouldn't be the one driving in my city.
Y'all are killing me.
Had I been in the back, had I been in the front seat, and he had been like, "Hey, I want to go to the French Quarter," I would have been like, no, not gonna happen.
Especially if I was like, we're gonna cruise for hookers, you definitely wouldn't have been like. So,
you guys didn't have any money. I don't know what you were thinking you were gonna get, but
this is true.
I know.
This is true.
I had to,
This is
Jeremy.
true.
You had me. Let me just like lay it out. You had me go to an ATM to get $20 out to drop it off to Darth Vader. And then you're like, oh, I don't, yeah, wait, I'm an extrovert. Wait, what? Wait, what? No, I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm a broke ass extrovert, but that's all right.
Oh, man, it was fun. It was fun, and I don't know. I don't consider myself a very outgoing person. I really don't. But
as yesterday shows everyone, he is.
And that was pretty tame. I mean, if I would have had my Z card, that gives me more confidence. So I would have been even worse. So because like Anna's only hung out with me by Kia. It's confidence at an all-time low driving around fucking Kia with the duct taped quarter panel. So but yeah, but I was thinking about doing some more stupid stuff, but I could tell. I was like, Odin is like, I'm never getting a job now. Jeremy has screwed up everything. Everybody's gonna hate me. My church is gonna kick me out. So I was like, let me slow down. And I'm sorry, I just dropped an F-bomb. I'm gonna limit the F-bombs. And for anybody that watched the High Council, I heard from a lot of people, and they're like, can you dial back the language, dude? Like, because I dropped a lot of F-bombs on the High Council. I was like, yes, I will be more aware of that. So this is a Christian channel, and I'm here to honor the Christian.
You're right.
Yes, and I'm here to honor the Christianity.
This is an evangelization moment. Because have you met your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, Jeremy?
I have. Actually, he was in New Orleans. He was dancing on the corner, right around the corner from Darth Vader.
Oh, the one that you dropped to 22?
Have you guys seen The Expanse yet?
Do what? Oh, I haven't.
Have you guys seen The Expanse?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay. I just got to the part, Gary, where I passed it, but where he's on the ship to Eros, and he's just like, oh, you're a Mormon? And he's like, yeah, have you accepted Jesus Christ? And I was like, oh my God, even in outer space.
Yes. The space Mormons. They're the, well, I don't want to ruin it for you. It's pretty funny.
There are space Mormons in this?
There are space Mormons, and they build this giant ark ship basically to go to on a 100-year journey to another planet to get the hell away from Earth.
Yep.
As you do.
Yes, yeah. So there's still Mormons 300 years in the future.
Yep.
Wow.
In The Expanse.
Wow.
And Jeremy Osteen is going to request that we have some super chats today to replenish Odin's bank account, because I very, very viciously had him pull $20 out of his account on the street corner. He was very scared. He was very nervous the whole time, even though Odin looks like the type of guy, like, nobody's going to go mess with Odin on the street. Like, especially street Odin.
Especially street Odin on the street with the hoodie up and the sunglasses on. Because that was the other thing, too, I noticed in the live stream was I was like, I look sketch as F. Like, oh my God. Why did he allow me out of the car at an ATM with the hood up and everything? Good Lord.
It was good stuff. And so I had a lot of fun. And I do like New Orleans. I do. I enjoy New Orleans every time I've been there. It's just fun. I do like to get out and walk around. I honestly... And I know you probably wouldn't be a big fan of this, Odin, but I'm probably going to come back to New Orleans and do some vlogging on the French Quarter and everything like that in Bourbon Street, because I do enjoy it.
When you're done with the vlogging, you can contact me, and then we.
And I'll come meet the family. I'll come meet the family this time.
I mean, yes. I have my daughter right behind me who would have loved to have met you. Like,
oh, that would have been so. I know she's so.
The dogs. You drove all the way to New Orleans and you didn't meet the dogs.
I know. I feel horrible.
Your priorities in life are just kind of off, dude.
Yep.
I know.
He
I feel
bad.
The
hounds of Asgard. Yeah.
Well, to be fair to me, because I'm a nice, respectable guy. You didn't say anything about coming to meet your family until the live stream was done. And I wasn't going to impose.
I figured it's kind of like a Zoom,
hold on,
you know?
Hold on.
He just said on the live stream, he's like, "Yeah, you can come over to my house and have dinner."
Well, no, but that was.
I heard it.
That was.
I was expecting to see a stream with dogs.
Jeremy, Geeks and Gamers exposed. He doesn't like dogs. Get that
Now
on
there's gonna
Reddit
be a
right now.
subreddit all about it. God.
I would not like to. I don't like to impose myself into other people's homes. And much like you, Odin, being uncomfortable in the city, I am uncomfortable in other people's homes. I just am. So I am. I really am. So Jeremy, man, bad. Jeremy is loud as AF as. Oh, I was going to say the word, but AF. Am I too loud, everybody? Chat, let me know if I'm too loud. Let me know.
Seems
I
fine
apologize.
on mine end, but I have no idea
Okay,
what
let's
they're
say because I
hearing,
can change
so.
the desktop audio because I have this going. So Jeremy, if you see the stream, this is what you could do with Streamlabs if it behaves.
Yeah, I know. I need to work on
if
that.
it behaves.
Jesse Milestone just sent me a picture of her eating an In-N-Out burger. And so I responded with the Anakin, I hate you gif. And
well, tell her that her Catholic brother says shame.
And I asked, she's supposedly going to join us. Let me see.
Did she get it animal style?
Ew.
She didn't
Ew.
say. Listen.
I had fish
I
today.
hate In-N-Out burger.
I had some nice hush puppies though. If you don't know what a hush puppy is, it's like cornbread, and it was like a crawfish hush puppy. So there was like crawfish and cornbread in. Oh, so good.
You're gonna make me throw up.
Yeah, that does not sound
telling
good.
you this. I'm telling you
That
this
sounds
right now,
nasty.
as someone who is much pickier than you are. Trust me, I am.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. I can tell you this right now that you would love hush puppies.
We actually discussed you when we were eating. I told him I was like, look, I'm pretty picky, dude, and I did eat like 1.5 oysters, and I don't like oysters, but the ones he did peer pressure me into eating, I did enjoy it. It's mainly because of the butter and the garlic. Oh my god! But I brought you up, and I said, look, dude, I'm very picky, you know, and I was like, the only person pickier than me is Anna, and that was an argument she and I had prior to us meeting, and I was like, yeah. I'm not even gonna win. I'm not gonna win this one. She's pickier than I am.
I don't know, man. I don't eat a single vegetable, like other than
Neither do
potatoes,
I.
which I don't count because they're starch. I don't eat any fruits, except bananas every 6 months.
Well, that's a fruit. Well, that's really bad. You need to start eating. You youngsters, you need to
that's what my
start
wife
eating
says.
that
Freya
stuff.
says that all the time. Honey, can you work on your health? I want you to live past 30. And I'm like, honey, I made it to 30.
Now I hate seafood. I wouldn't touch anything that comes out of the water.
Oh,
ever.
trust me. You come here, I can get you to eat something. That's seafood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You and Anna both. I can get you to eat something.
I guarantee you couldn't.
I guarantee you I could because
My
I
will
don't
is
eat-
strong.
Look, listen. I don't listen, Linda. I do not eat oysters ever. Like I don't eat them. They're disgusting. They're slimy. But chargrilled oysters are covered with butter and cheese, and literally that's all you taste is the butter and cheese.
What a waste of butter and cheese.
Oh no.
Have butter and cheese.
Well, you see, that's the thing. You can eat it, and then you have like the entire plate is covered with this stuff, and so you get bread, and then you soak it in the bread, and you eat the bread too. It's awesome. It's delicious.
It's really good. It was really good. Good. But the catfish was better because catfish is amazing. And screw you, Jesse Milestone, for your tweet about me and my catfish. She said, of course, the hick from Florida likes catfish. So.
Also, I just handed out a wrench to Gary Nerdrata because you're just awesome, man. Like, seriously.
Oh, thanks.
And I saw you in the chat. And also, Laura.
We'll start banning some people.
Yes, exactly. I know, right? Laura, Ryan stole my fanfiction story. I don't know why it's taken me this long, but she is like the guardian angel of this channel. She has sent me now the entire series of Rebels on Blu-ray. She has sent me beardaments, which are little things you can put in your beard for Christmas that are ornaments. She has sent me so many other things. And then just today, I got a box of chocolate.
Oh.
Nice.
And with
I hear life is like a box of chocolate.
Exactly, right? Yeah. And she said life just got a little bit sweeter. And I was like, my heart. So, Laura, you are awesome.
That's like way too nice for us.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, you see, when you're the Christian, you know, in a group, I'm kidding.
Well, you're our Christian warrior, though.
Yes, that is true.
Yes.
That is true. But yeah, everyone's like saying in the chat about catfish. Oh no, the catfish is good.
Ugh.
No. So I saw a catfish eat a bunch of baby ducks. I was it was the worst thing ever. So I was at a place. I can't talk about the place I was at. Actually, we're on a good person's channel. I was just at a place relaxing, getting cleaned up, we'll say. And there's a little pond. And all right, fuck, screw it. It was Betty Ford Center. I was at the Betty Ford Center, and I'm sitting in there, and there's Mama Duck and 3 little baby ducks, and I'm watching the pond, being all sober for the first time in 10 days or something like that. And all of a sudden, I see the baby ducks like disappear. I'm like, what the hell? And they're like, and there's a big catfish in this pond, I guess, that keeps it clean. And yeah, it just ate the baby ducks right in front of me. I'm like, damn. And then Mom just kept going. I'm like, well, she's like, well, got to make some more. Shit.
I didn't know this was a thing. Fish
yeah,
eat ducks?
I ate them whole.
What?
Ate them whole. Just whoop. I'm like, what? Yeah, it was a little shocking.
I've never heard about this in my life. Oh my god.
No, yeah,
I'm absolutely horrified even more.
Yeah, this catfish was big. Its mouth was like that big, and you could stick a fist in it. So,
oh my god, are you sure this wasn't like next to a nuclear plant, and it wasn't like some kind of radioactive?
It's Palm Springs.
Well,
We're close to where they detonated nuclear bombs. So yeah,
that explains a lot.
You should have shown me on River Monsters. You guys ever watch that show?
Oh yeah, I love River Monsters.
I've never seen River Monsters. Is that like Swamp People? That's my favorite show, Swamp People.
It's kind of like where like this guy goes to like different rivers, and like there's supposed to be these deadly fish that live in these rivers. It's absolutely horrifying. You'll never want to go swimming in a river again.
Yeah, I need to see this now.
There is something about like anything with water I'm drawn to, whether it's a movie, a TV show, anything. There's something about water. I don't know what it is. I love being around water. I don't know what any of that means. So, but I just like the show Bloodline, with Kyle Chandler and Ben Mendelsohn. It takes place down in the Florida Keys, and I want to live in the Florida Keys at some point. It's just amazing down there, but it's all about water, man. I don't know. I love it.
Now, you talk about loving water, and I noticed something yesterday when we were eating, and I have to ask, and I'm going to call you out right here. Did you at one point pull I didn't really like it, so I'm going to like act like I'm wiping my mouth, but actually put the rest of the food into the napkin with the oyster?
No, I just couldn't chew that part. That's all it was. I ate after that. So it was like I get there, whatever it was, I just kept chewing it. I was chewing it for like 3 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I can't freaking swallow this. So I'm just going to spit this out and move on. And I kept eating because it was good. And I've actually been thinking about those oysters since. I kind of regret not eating more, to be honest with you. But
I didn't mind. I mean, they were delicious. So,
but you peer pressured me into eating at like 3 o'clock, and I usually don't eat until 7 for dinner. So I really wasn't that hungry. So I had to save room for the catfish because catfish takes precedent over it.
Yeah, and then he wouldn't get dessert, and so then I didn't feel like getting dessert. And then we're walking, and then we drive by that damn Subway in the corner. You're like, oh, I want some Subway cookies.
Subway cookies are amazing.
Subway cookies.
They are delicious. They are amazing.
Jeremy's a man of the people. Salt of the earth. I love it.
Damn right.
I love it.
Wookiee Lives Matter says Jeremy is the shape of water.
Oh, let's not
do I need to watch that movie if I like water?
Yes, you do. Just so that way you can add into the debate between me and Anna. That's what you need to do.
What's the debate? What's the debate?
I love it. He hates it.
It's about fish sex.
No, it's not, Odin.
No, there's masturbation in it too.
Oh, that's right. That opening scene, I forgot. That's in water. Yeah. So.
Hey, don't spoil it for me.
Close enough.
It's Abe Sapien Finds Love. Yeah. If you're a Hellboy fan, you got to love that movie.
Hey, yes, we are going to have a car video with all 4 of us, probably because we will all be at Celebration. So I'm pretty sure you're going to see a car video with all 4 of us, plus Jesse, plus Ivan, and maybe Jeff and EVS if we can fit them all in the SUV. I don't know, but it's going to be fun. So
Get
I'm
Jeff
looking forward
in there
to
would be funny. That would be funny.
God.
Yeah. So
I would say that was like the most jarring thing was the fact that I walk up to Jeremy and I'm like, "You're taller than me. This doesn't seem right."
Everybody thinks I'm short and stocky, and I'm not. I'm like Gumby. So
it's gonna be funny because I feel like Jeff is gonna be the only one that's taller than you, and he's like a giant.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember if EVS is taller than me. I mean, I've met EVS. I can't remember if he's taller than me. I can't remember honestly.
Everyone's
I was so fascinated by the fact that, because I had never done any live streams before. I was telling this to Odin the other day. So I'm with EVS. He's live streaming at Toys R Us, and I'm watching the super chats come in. I'm like, this guy just made like $100 in like an hour walking around pointing to toys. Holy crap. This is a gold mine. And I was talking about it. I said, dude, like live streaming, that seems to be, I was like, I don't know if I could do that. He goes, you kidding me, Jeremy? He's like, you could kill it live streaming. I'm like, really? You think so? And so I went home and did it. And I was like, yeah. So that was what caught me off guard. And I was like, I'm not as entertaining as EVS though. I could never do this, but that's when I started live streaming, was when I saw EVS doing it. So it's pretty cool.
You could do it. I mean, come on, dude. As I said before, you think I'm not outgoing. Yes, you are.
Somebody said I thought Anna was taller than all of you. Anna is taller than my dog, and that's about it. So
let's say my dog is probably taller because and look at her lying down. Look at her.
Anna, how tall are you?
If
you don't mind my asking. 5 foot even, or
no, I'm a little bit taller than 5 foot.
Okay.
I thought I was 5'4" because when I was in college, all my girlfriends are like, "Oh, we're all 5'4," and I'm like, "Okay, we're the same height." I went to the doctor for like a physical, and she's like, "Oh, you're 5'2," and I was like, "No, I'm not." So,
I am 5'4". Stretch
5'4".
me.
I identify as being 5'4", and that's what my height's gonna be because I say
How
so.
tall are you, Jeremy?
I think I'm 6. He thinks I'm 6'1". I'm a little over 6 foot. I don't think I'm quite 6'1", so I'm probably like 6 foot.
No, I think you are, Jeremy, because my dad's 6 foot and you're taller than him.
Yeah, you're 6'1".
Okay.
Trust me, I'm 6 feet.
Okay.
I am 6 feet, Jeremy. I'm
What about
5'11" and a quarter. All right, I am 6 feet.
So you guys are all giants.
Yes.
Basically.
My son is 6'5", so I think he's an inch shorter than Jeff. Yeah, my oldest son.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
giant.
Wow.
All right, Jessie might make an appearance in the next half hour, she said.
Right.
She's going to try to get here. We got over 300 people watching. Smash that melee button if you do not mind. If you do not mind.
Well, hello,
Click
everybody.
that button.
Wow. I'm still kind of in shock.
Well, yeah, man. Look, dude, and just like yesterday when you and I were talking after we turned the camera off, I know you're going through a lot and it's a lot to deal with, but I was glad that a few minutes of, me and you driving around and me acting stupid helped take your mind off of it. And, we've got a really good support system here with Geeks and Gamers, Fandom, Menace, and everything like that. So one of our peeps is in need and we're here for you, buddy. So.
Well, thank you. I really do appreciate that. And Gary, you got this together.
Yep.
Yes. It's the least I could do. I ran to my aid, and all you guys did. I was really overwhelmed, and my wife was very impressed. It's hard to impress Mrs. Nerdrotic for anything. By the way, she did see the video, and she was laughing the whole time, but not in a bad way. Anna, she sent me a video. The importance of having a good colorist.
My hair video, guys, just so you guys know what we're talking about.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, the passion in that video. I was like, I would not want to be the person that screwed that up.
No. But yeah, my wife was cringing through the whole thing. She did what? Oh no. It's yeah.
What did you think when I actually showed the zebra stripe?
I could not. She's just like, my wife was like, yep, I've seen that before. Yeah, but my wife thinks she's the best, so that's good. You got to have confidence.
That's right. Your haircut's looking pretty sweet, so
it looks good. It looks good.
It does. Well, I guess I should get to some super chats and such.
Did mine go through? Mine's stuck.
It's not
spinning.
popping up here.
It's not. What the hell? I'm gonna refresh.
Hey, real quick before you read those, Gary, did you get your main channel straightened out?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Main channel got straightened out. I did a live stream yesterday. So what happened was, real quick, you're not supposed to lose your live streaming when you get a copyright strike, your first one. They've done some new rule changes, and you're supposed to get a warning, and they're supposed to give you a specific time of a time stamp of what the offending thing was, and you can edit it out of the video or remove the video.
Yeah.
But they just removed my live streaming for 48 hours, and then all of a sudden it was just back and the copyright strike was gone. And that was just when I got the email from YouTube acknowledging that my appeal. And that was it.
Okay.
And I haven't heard anything since, and I'm not going to question it. I'm like, great. I was checking it obsessively because I heard Ethan on the High Council going, You shouldn't have lost your live stream. And I'm all, I remember the Creator Insider saying,
Speaking of
you
Ethan,
shouldn't have done. Whoa,
Oh my god.
Hi. How are you?
that's weird.
Oh my god.
what's up, EBS?
Oh, nothing. Just working. Thought I'd join the family here. How's everybody?
What up?
Pretty good. I told EVS that Odin would be very excited if you stopped by. So, and he's like, here I am. So
Yeah, no problem. What happened, Odin? What's going on, man?
Well, yeah, because I don't know if you found out or not, but so basically, many people know on the channel that I'm a teacher, and essentially, and I can't go into too much detail because I do not want to burn any bridges. I don't want to throw anybody under the bus because that will affect my career. But basically, I was not offered an extension to next year because they're bringing in people who are religious. So I work at a Catholic school, and so they are trying to bring in more like, religious brothers, sisters, priests, etc. And so they had an opportunity to do that. One of them teaches theology, and so therefore there was no room for me. And so it's been 4 years, and it just hurt because I, felt like I was being replaced. And but there's more to it than that I can't really say, or at least that I think. But that's what happened. So basically, I'm at the point now where I'm putting resumes out and trying to reach out to other places. And seriously, like the support that y'all have been giving me, like everyone here on the channel, everyone in the chat too, like the support has been insane. But also, I want to give a huge shout out to Matthew Kadish, who I know all of you know. He's been messaging me like contact numbers and job openings in other states. And it's just been awesome. Like, seriously, so thank you all so much for all the support, because it's just been, it really helps a lot. So thank you.
Oh, I was going to teach you about God. I was going to go through the Bible with you, make you more qualified. You want to do that instead? We can pump up we can go through the Bible. We'll start right now.
In the beginning.
In the beginning.
he needs all the help he can get after that live stream with me yesterday, EVS.
Oh
so,
my gosh, yes. I was tempted to get out of my car and just go walk to my church and be like, please, is there a confessional open? Come on.
Who owns the IP for Jesus? I mean, will we get a copyright strike if we read the Bible?
Only in the EU now. I mean,
Yeah.
Jesus is public domain, I think.
Yeah.
I think God is public domain. If he's not, then nobody is.
that is
Right.
a true statement.
Oh man, but yeah. So Odin just, he's a good guy. How long have we known each other now, Odin?
Man.
Little,
I was talking to you about this the other day. My channel hits its 1 year anniversary, I want to say, in April. And so it feels like much longer than that. But I was thinking the other day, I'm like, I've only been doing this for about a year, and it's insane. Like, seriously.
And this is a testament to everybody out there that has a YouTube channel and starting up. Like, Odin used to spam the F out of me on Twitter.
I know.
No. But before, he would spam me. And I'm like, who is this Odin mother effer that will not stop blowing my mentions? And I finally started watching him, like, I like this guy. And I think I gave you a shout out on the channel. Is that what I did? I gave you a shout out on the channel, and then you went crazy. And then eventually it led to, you started doing a lot of this breakdown, the box office breakdowns and stuff. And I was like, dude, man, I got to get you on the Geeks and Gamers channel. You're like, what? And it was a good decision.
Jeremy just co-ops everyone who looks like they're pretty good on YouTube. That's how he does it. That's the key to his success.
It's not me. I'm not intelligent and smart or anything. I surround myself with smarter, better looking people than myself. I can't grow a beard, so I'll bring Odin on. So.
I was gonna say that. I was just gonna say that, Jeremy. You just go and you find the best people on the internet. You bring them on your channel. You make your channel better, and that's all it is. That's the key to Geeks and Gamers success. It is,
and it's not even like I've never wanted, like, I'm happy I got my personal channel going, and I'm probably going to continue to develop that. We are losing some subscribers because people aren't really, I've heard from a lot of people, they're like, why are you bringing so many people on the channel? Because they're awesome, like you're going to, no matter what you do on YouTube, you're going to lose subs. You're always going to lose subs. It's all about the net gain though. You got to gain new ones. But the channel is definitely moving more into the ultimate vision that I've had for it. And I'm glad that I have my personal channel so I can fall back on just doing what I want to do there. But yeah, Geeks and Gamers is so much bigger than me. And I'm glad people are starting to realize that, because that's always been my vision from day one, to not be the Jeremy Show, to be about the brand itself. And Odin has kind of set the tone for that in terms of like being consistent, making those weekly videos. Now people look to expect it every Sunday. They're like, hey, where's if it's not there, people are tagging me, where's Odin's box office breakdown? You know, so it's like, I love that. And you're pretty much the first one that kind of really took that initiative, Odin. So appreciate that.
Hey, you said I want to make this a weekly spot, and I was like, all right, you got it. And it's so funny to me that I'm known for something that has to do with math, and I hate math. And I've always been bad at math. But somehow, some way, I'm the one that's doing the percentages and the breakdowns. It worked out somehow.
It's good stuff, though. Now, EVS, how's Cyberfrog going?
Yes.
It's going good. Hi, Anna. It's going good. I'm working on right now. Oh, I had this whole new angle for it with just one page. I just added this really, really dark note to the whole thing. It's got to be done April 30th, you know, signing contracts. Oh, so much. You're going to find out some stuff next week that's going to make SJWs cry, Jeremy.
Oh, yes.
It's going to make them cry, dude. I mean, you know, so much of what SJWs say, so much of their self-esteem when it comes to anti-Comicsgate all comes from one little fact. And I will have destroyed that fucking fact by next week. It is going to be so fun. You're going to hear people screaming and crying and wailing and being very upset. Very, very upset. And there's nothing they can do about it.
Well, they do that anyway. They do that anyway. So now it's just going to be like on blast.
Yeah.
Wait, can you tell us the infamous story? Because I really want to hear that.
Oh my God! Yes, I saw that on Twitter. Is it still suspended?
Yeah, well, from what I know, and I have Renfamous on block, but people kind of send me stuff about Renfamous all the time. I mean, Renfamous is a professional agitator. That's what she does. You know, she worked for the Republican Party. Her job was basically to agitate other politicians into kind of losing their minds and saying something, you know, kind of incredibly offensive that they could be punished with. That's what she does for a living. And somehow she moved over here and she's doing it to what she calls the Gators. So she's attacking Comicsgate. She's attacking Anime Gate right now. And everyone who's I stand with Vic, that's her main focus. Well, the problem is she's making an awful lot of enemies. Comicsgate was one thing. But Anime Gate is even bigger than Comicsgate, and she is treading into the water there, being offensive, being cruel, being rude every single day to people, annoying people, and people are mass reporting her tweets. Every time she says something horrible, they mass report her tweets. Now, yesterday, apparently what happened was somebody said to her, "You're a dude. You were secretly a dude," and she said, "Wrong. I'm a lady." And Twitter went, and Twitter said, "No, you're not. You misgendered yourself."
What?
Wow. No.
That's why she got. That was the last straw. Apparently, that got her suspended.
That is hilarious.
I had no idea you could misgender yourself.
The universe tends to unfold as it should sometimes, man. That is wonderful.
Oh, it's funny. It is funny. So she's like, and her thing was, well, this was an injustice. You know, like Twitter, they didn't understand what was happening here, the context of this conversation. So as soon as they know that, you know, I was being misgendered and I was the one who, well, they're gonna reinstate me. And she said that yesterday, and indeed that would be true. I mean, they're pretty quick to reinstate you when they're wrong. But as it turns out, people are sending me acres and acres and acres of receipts from Twitter saying, "Thank you for reporting Renfamous. You know, we have found that her account breaks the rules for hateful conduct, over and over again." And I mean, I'm getting hundreds of these, Jeremy. I don't know what your inbox looks like. My inbox is crazy. People send me all kinds of stuff like this, screenshots, especially screenshots of Brian Young right now, which are very, very funny.
Yes.
The Brian Young stuff is great.
And if anybody's listening, don't send me links to Brian Young or Renfamous or anything. Well, actually, yeah, send me screenshots because I can't see anything Brian Young and these people say. Memology, the YouTube channel Memology 101 has done a really good job of covering the Renfamous stuff, and even mentioned you the other day, EPS, and about what happened. And that's a good channel, so they kind of stay pretty up to speed on a lot of the craziness going on in pop culture. So,
but Renfamous is still gone. I mean, that's what people are concerned about. People think that Renfamous is going to come back. Now, I don't know. I mean, she's suspended. I think this is like a 1-week suspension or something like that. But this is her second suspension, and her third suspension means permaban. I think that's the way it works. She becomes Milo Yiannopoulos at that point. So that's the thing. When she comes back, people either she watches her mouth and watches her behavior, or people need to keep reporting her until she's done. And then also report her fake account, Renfamous X, all these other things. If she uses Renfamous X once, that's an instant permaban from Twitter. They don't like you cutting corners when you're in timeout. So
nice.
All these things, just keep your eye open, report. We need to deplatform hate, Jeremy.
Absolutely. I mean, and they are using this platform to try to abuse what true hate is, and they're trying to sit there and just mass flag people. EVS, you've been mass flagged over some BS. Your video got taken down. Upon review, it gets put back up. But how much traction did you lose? You know what I mean?
I don't know. That was the Brian Young video. That was funny.
Yeah.
Like, this is bullying and harassment. I'm like, it is not. It's about justice for women. And I believe women, and that's why this video needs to go back up. And YouTube agreed with me. They believed women too, and Brian Young's video went right back up again, which is hilarious. And then when it got taken down, he was like, zippity doo da, zippity. No, boom, went right back up again, and part 2 and part 3. So screw you, Brian. And let me tell you something. If you can get those tweets from him right now, they are so funny, Jeremy. I did a live reading of them yesterday. His tweets about instructing people about how to behave at Star Wars Celebration.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good stuff. How to behave.
He's such a... it's disrespectful to call him a beta. It's disrespectful to other betas to call him a beta.
Yeah.
He's beyond a beta.
Gamma, man. He's a Zeta.
Y or an I?
What's that, Anna?
I'm trying to find him so I can see if I'm blocked.
It's Swank Motron. Is that his name?
Swank Motron.
Yeah, I got it up here. I'm not blocked, so I'm obviously doing something wrong. But
he's just like, Star Wars Celebration is a time to celebrate. It's a time to celebrate Star Wars. Do not come to Star Wars Celebration as a character with a decapitated Jar Jar Binks head, because some kids might like Jar Jar Binks and you're gonna upset them. Don't do it. Celebrate. Leave that at home.
I'm blocked.
Yeah, of course you are.
Blocked for months.
And now, Odin, are you blocked from Star Wars Explained? Because we found out Anna's blocked by Star Wars Explained. Are you
I
blocked?
haven't even checked. Let me see.
So the fact that he blocked Anna, but he don't block me, he blocked proper Anna, but his wife had me blocked, and then I checked today and his wife has me unblocked. I'm like, what the hell, man? So I tweeted him.
Mansplained.
Yeah, Star Wars Explained. So he had Anna blocked, and she's never had any communication with
because nothing's popping up.
Okay, so it's at Star Wars Explain, I believe is his @ handle.
Star Wars Explain?
Yeah. He's got about 40-something thousand followers.
Yep.
Oh, he's popular.
Very popular. I'm not blocked either. Well, I guess I got some material before I go. Here.
Well, he's one of these channels, they all complain because there's so many channels that got their relevance with The Last Jedi and the negativity, but there's so many Star Wars channels that got their popularity through the lead into The Force Awakens, all of that speculation, all of that, who's Snoke, Snoke is Plagueis, all that crap that didn't come true. And that's fine, man. Build your following over whatever you got to build it on. You know what I mean? But now you're on the wrong side of the discussion, and suddenly you want to sit there and act like, oh, no, there's no hate for The Last Jedi. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm trying not to cuss. Odin, we're on your Christian channel.
I appreciate that.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I've already dropped quite a few. Odin.
It's okay. It's okay. I think it's okay, at least. I'm not sure.
Go ahead, Anna.
Apparently YouTube doesn't like it though, because this the video's already been already has the little not suitable for all advertisers.
Well, that's because EVS is here.
Yes.
That's not me. That's you, Jeremy. Come on.
Both of you together. That's why.
All right, Anna, we interrupt you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I was just going to say, the thing with Star Wars Explained, where I mean, I never watched any of his videos, but then somebody, because I do all the Resistance reviews, they're like, oh, you should check out his reviews. And he's just like, this is one of the best shows ever. And I'm like, oh, his sanity. It's gone. It's not relevant.
Odin, I don't want to shut up now because I know you want to get super chat, so I'm going to shut up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just, y'all are amazing. And also, my puppies are fighting in the background. So, chat, if you like puppies. It's almost their dinner time, too. So, I'm probably going to let y'all take over. I'm going to have to put faith in you to take over while I feed the dogs at some point. So,
just let me know.
All right.
Let Anna do it. She's way better than Jeremy at that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. So, first off, the Ogre, welcome to the channel. Teresa Martin, thank you very much for the $2 super chat. I know that there's something else coming up later because I saw it drop, and thank you. Anyway, Rudyard Olejnik, welcome to the channel. Scott Bell, welcome to the channel. The Price is Right review, thank you very much for the $5 super chat, says, Odin, you should custom your stream so your news anchor interviewing these party animals. Jeremy and Nerdrotic never stop being hilarious. Yeah, I should make it the other way around. I should have y'all as the main screen and then me in that little corner like, hey! Boss Hog, welcome to the channel. The Hunka Chunka Funka Monkey, thank you very much. Much love to the Fandom Menace. Yes, indeed. They have indeed come out in force to support me. So thank you again, guys. Let's see. C3PO, welcome to the channel. Ooh, that's official. Larry, thank you for the $4.44 super chat. Great group, individually or together. Excelsior! Thank you, Larry. Appreciate that.
That's right.
Roldy, thank you for the $10 super chat. Well, since Odin is getting the super chat, Jeremy, man up, dude. Take some lessons from Wesley in Princess Bride.
That's such a great movie. I haven't seen that in a long time. I need to watch that again.
So freaking good.
They're making
Classic.
it into a musical.
Wait,
now.
guys.
Nice. Nice. They're making it into a musical?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to feel about that because
Yeah, me neither.
I like the original movie, and that's how they should keep it. It's like they're remaking things way too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's see what else we've got here. Marshall Taylor, thank you for the super chat, says, if you guys haven't, check out Avengers Last Chance on YouTube. It is the greatest movie tribute and connects all 21 movies together. I've seen it. Have any of you seen it?
No.
It's awesome. So, yeah, it basically ties in all of the movies and talks about how this upcoming one, Endgame, is seriously the last chance that they have to get certain things right with certain characters not possibly coming back. It's really well put together.
Ivan's video was brilliant. That Avengers Endgame trailer recut, that was so cool with Daredevil.
Yes.
I loved it.
I haven't seen that one yet, so it's on my queue.
Somebody took the end clip and put it on Twitter, and it pretty much went viral on Twitter and didn't give Ivan credit for it, which is garbage. So, yeah.
Well, that is the world.
Yep.
Price is Right review. Thank you for the super chat. Says, I'm curious, how tall are all of you? I'm 6 feet.
Yeah, we discussed that. So I'm 6. I guess I'm 6'1". EVS, are you taller than me? I can't remember.
Nah, you got an inch on me. I'm 6 foot.
Easy.
Okay. So Anna is 4'4".
Yeah.
Yes. She lives in Hobbiton, the Shire. And
I really wish I could live in Hobbiton. That would be awesome.
I would. That'd be great.
She's
6
a
foot.
proud foot. She's a proud foot. That's what she is.
Proud feet.
No, Anna's not 4'4". She's like 5'2" or 5'3".
Remember, she
But
said,
all of you guys are like 6 foot and up, so I'm just gonna be the tiniest person at Star Wars Celebration.
it's going to be an entourage. Like, seriously, you should be at the center of the group, and then all of us just surround you. And you just come in with, like, rocking the shades and everything.
No, I'm gonna wear one of my costumes. I have it's a kid's costume because I fit in those and they're cheaper. But it's Rex, the clone. So I'm gonna be Rex.
Nice.
So
That's cool.
Rex there, but I'm still gonna be him.
That's awesome. Mad Mitch, thank you for the super chat, says, just a little something from a neighbor in Southwest Mississippi. Mad Mitch, thank you, man. Really do appreciate that. Let's see. Mage Grey Wolf, welcome to the channel. DJ B2, welcome to the channel. Zombie Sauce, Martok 2112, welcome to the channel. Nerdrotic Gary, thank you very much for the super chat, man.
Got your back, man.
Appreciate it. Sid,
You shouldn't be sending me super chats in between jobs, young man.
I should be doing what?
That's why I had to say you shouldn't be sending me super chats in between jobs, young man. So I decided to send it back and double it.
Oh, well, thank you.
Don't ever let that happen again.
I'll just wait till I send you a giant one next time. Sid FFX says, Hail Odin, statement for Gary. I'm the huge PayPal donation guy you couldn't accept. Sent my PayPal.me in an email, I think. Search Sid FFX. Love all your channels. Keep up the good work. So Sid, CIDFFX.
Got it. And yes, I'm gonna talk to Sid about. Thanks, Sid. That was way too much money. I mean, thank you, but there's no way I could accept that. But that's the Fandom Menace. Big hearts, big wallets, and like donate it or something. Oh, that's brilliant, Anna. I love that. But yeah, donate it. I'm like, I'm good. Thank you so much, though. I don't want to sound like I'm ungrateful, but that was a lot of money. So.
I still kind of want to know what it was. Vladdy777, thank you for the super chat. Says, keep up the good work, mate. Everyone see Alita before it's too late. Yes, absolutely. I don't know how many theaters it's still available in as of this weekend, but if it's available near you and you have not seen it, go see it. Give it some money. Let's see. Dean Heiss says, great seeing you guys all together. I sub to all your channels. By the way, I'm 6'3". Well, thank you, Dean.
Dean's good people.
That should be like a requirement. If you leave a super chat, you have to leave your height now. Misael Castillo. Wow. Thank you very much for the $25 super chat. $5 for each of you guys. You are the dream team. Oh, well, thank you. Really do appreciate that, Misael. And Anna, that's amazing. Let's see. Sa Baras, thank you very much for the super chat. Jairus, thank you for the $20 super chat. From one teacher to another, I've been there and it's not fun. Well, Jairus, thank you, man. Really do appreciate that. And yeah, so you will know what it's like. Because the biggest thing I think for me, as far as why it's been especially hard, is because there's a whole group of guys who are juniors this year where I taught like 90% of them last year, and I'm not going to be able to see them as seniors next year. And that's like the hardest thing. Is just, obviously I can come back and see them graduate. And I've told them as such, like, guys, I'm going to come back and make sure I see you guys graduate. Because, I mean, one of them, I'm the confirmation sponsor, Sacrament of Confirmation is a Catholic thing, for one of the guys already. And I'm going to be a confirmation sponsor next week, which is why I'm coming in on Friday for a Star Wars celebration instead of Thursday. Because I booked my flight and then I looked at my calendar. I'm like, wait a minute. I got my students' confirmation to go to. So, but I'm going to be there on Friday nonetheless. But anyway, thank you. I really does appreciate it because, yeah, you know what it's like to have to leave your students. It's not easy.
It's good stuff.
Victor Leon, thank you for joining the channel. Martin Pedersen, welcome to the channel. Teresa Martin, here was the one I was talking about earlier. Thank you for the $100 super chat. Seriously, Teresa Martin, thank you so much. Wow.
Teresa's great.
She is.
Hail Teresa.
Amazing.
Man, she says, sorry to hear that, Odin. I'm a vet of Catholic schools, not a lot of security. I'll search around here and see if something's available. So, me thing. So, oh, sorry, it skips over. Something to tide you over. Well, Teresa, thank you so much. Really do appreciate that. Yeah, Catholic schools are rough because you only get a year contract, and there's no unions or anything. So literally, any year they could be like, nope, we don't have enough room. So,
Ethan, what pen are you using?
What was that?
What pen are you using?
I don't know if he can hear you.
Pen?
He's drawing.
Ethan's drawing.
Oh,
yeah, this
sorry.
is a Copic multiliner SP, and it says BS. It's a brush. It's like a brush pen. Really good.
Ooh. Is this some
with
Cyber Frog going on right now?
That's right.
Nice.
Does it smudge?
No. Look. See? I mean, I just run my hand right over it after I've drawn with it. It dries pretty quickly.
Do you scan these in? And then do you ever color them in yourself, or do you just have the digital artist do it?
Yeah, I have the digital artist do it. I'm not that great of a colorist, to be honest with you. I can sit down, and sometimes I feel like I get lucky when I try to color, and it just works out, but I don't know what I'm doing. So I scan this in. I have a gigantic flatbed scanner, and this is 11 by 17 size paper, 11 by 17 inches. It scans it in, and I just send it over to Kyle Ritter, who is my colorist, and he is so good. I mean, he is really, really good. So he'll know what to do with this. This is Cyberfrog's mothership, Chel Sin, who has been captured and papered over by the Vespis. the Wasps, and this is very, very sad. She's been sitting here for 20 years, malfunctioning. So,
what type of paper is that?
It is 2-ply Bristol board. Now, I did a video, and I did a video called, I can't remember what it's called, getting professional comic art supplies at Michael's for under $100. And I go through and you can find that video pretty easily on my channel. It's pretty popular. I give you kind of a walkthrough and show you what to buy in order to do your own comic book.
EVS, you should become the next Bob Ross, but for comics.
You should.
I don't have the hair for it anymore, guys. That's the bad part.
Wear your hat. Or your wigs.
Yes, I do have good wigs. Lately, I've been wearing some pretty decent wigs. Somebody gave me a Renfamous wig. Somebody gave me the entire Renfamous cosplay outfit. I got her white Sony headphones. I got a blue wig, and I got a Sharpie marker to draw my eyebrows on. And I went, okay, wow.
So are you going to go as Renfamous for Celebration?
See, that would be ironic. That would be
especially if she just randomly shows up. That'd be great.
Oh my god.
A Renfamous off. Wouldn't that be?
Yes. We would do that Charlie Chaplin thing, like the mirror kind of skit where I would do what she did, and it'd be interesting.
That would be beautiful. Doesn't look like she gets out much though.
No, it doesn't. Well, I don't either. I can't make fun of people for that. Like I honestly, I'm living in my basement right now until this thing gets done. I just went up to say, hi, honey. How are you? Sit on the couch for a little while. And I just feel bad. Like, I'm like, I got to go back downstairs and work. I got to finish this thing due at the end of April. So I have no life until then.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, that's why you're only going to do 3 days, I think, celebration.
Yeah, 3 nights. I'm coming in Thursday, and I'm going to leave Sunday afternoon. So, I've been to so many conventions. Nothing happens on the last day. The last day is always kind of sad. So I don't think I need to be there Monday. You really need to be there Friday and Saturday, I think.
Mm-hmm.
This is my first con ever that I'm going to. Never been to a con ever.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. This is like the first con I've been to as a fan forever. Usually I'm sitting behind a table. But this is going to be so fun. We'll get around. I want to do some of these weirdo panels. We've got to do the shipping panel.
Oh, boy.
That's the one I'm looking forward to. Or women in Star Wars, something like that. I'll be in the front row.
I'm interested to see how how our reception for our data is going to be for our phones to be able to upload anything from there or stream or anything like that. So
I would think the answer would be not at all. So I'm planning on just filming and then running outside and uploading, together real quick videos and uploading them outside.
Yep, that's pretty much it's like I said when I was at Orlando, 2017. It was you couldn't do anything, and the signal was bogged down really, really bad. So, but I'm just looking forward to it. It's going to be cool. I mean, it's so weird, man. 2 years ago or 3 years ago, whatever it was, going to Orlando, it was kind of. I saw how people like John Campea, Jeremy Johns were treated, and now we're gonna be getting that type of treatment. It's gonna be crazy. So,
what kind of treatment? What do you mean? How they get?
I mean, people were just so many people recognize them, from being YouTube people. You know what I mean? So and so I mean, Jeremy Johns, everybody was recognizing Johns and the Collider crew and all that. So, Harloff. I met Harloff there on the convention floor, on the vendor floor actually. So
that's your thing, man. You want to get recognized.
No, not really. I don't. I've been recognized a lot. It kind of freaks me out.
Dude, look at the smile he's holding back. Yes, he does.
I got recognized 5 times at Walt Disney World, and Disney employees asked me to do my intro, and I felt like a professional wrestler. I was like, is this what it's like to be The Rock? Like, just walk around and doing my one-liner to everybody? Yeah. And it's I don't like conventions. I don't. I've told everybody this here. Like, I don't like going to conventions. I don't like being around big groups of people. But I do think this is going to be cool because we're going to be able to meet a lot of the people that have made our YouTube channel so successful and everything. But this is not my cup of tea. I don't like going to sporting events as much as I love football. I don't like going to games. The only thing I like
nervous in crowds. I mean,
no, it's not even that. I get in too many confrontations. I do not like people. I don't like people. And I don't put up with their shit, especially sports fans. Like, they will always do something. They'll all spill beer on you. They're always going to piss me off. Just like movies, I always get in a confrontation with somebody at a movie because there's always some asshole. Sorry, Odin. There's always some non-Christian. There's always some non-Christian there that gets on their phone and kicks the back of the seat. And I just always do. I always get in confrontations every time. So I just don't like people.
Uh-oh.
And yet you are the one that went into the center of the city of New Orleans where you were surrounded by people saying,
That's
oh, look,
work,
it's a hooker.
man. Hey,
oh, look, it's a hooker. Is that a hooker? No. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't like people. I don't like people. I don't like crowds. Goes into
hey,
the crowd.
that was work. I was doing that for the people, for the channel, and it was making you feel uncomfortable, which made it even easier for me. So
no, this is social anxiety. That is something very different.
Yeah, I know. You were very uncomfortable yesterday. You really were.
I was very, 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 very much so. Anyway, let's see. Mr. Peabody, thank you very much for the super chat. You have to show EVS Aussie Rose Tico. I do. So I have the best Rose Tico.
What do you have?
EVS. So this is an Aussie Rose Tico. What that means is that this was a Rose Tico that was sent to me from Australia.
What?
Yeah, someone bought me a Rose Tico in Australia and sent me.
I can't
to me.
No,
well, we can't see. Oh,
you'll have to watch the actual stream.
Yeah, that's watch the actual stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, because of the way Streamlabs works, my camera's already being taken up by something else. But this is.
Oh, there she is. I see.
Play. Yeah.
But you see, what's special about her is that she's from Australia.
Oh.
So
what else?
Hello, my name's Aussie Restica. It's very nice to meet you. How's it going? How's it going?
We like to protect the things we love in Australia.
We're going to stand up for the things that we love instead of fighting the things that we hate.
Down.
It's EVS's fault that you're a Rose Tico fan.
It is true. It is true. She was on my microphone for ages, but it was because another thing that Laura, my guardian angel, sent me was Voltan from Flash Gordon.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he
Laura's got the hookup.
She does. Gordon's alive.
Oh, Jeremy, thanks again for your help, by the way. I appreciate it.
Hey man, anytime, anything.
That was cool.
Don't be telling people I'm a nice guy. You're killing my image. So
you are a very nice guy. Everyone clap for how nice of a guy Jeremy is.
I am not. I'm a jerk.
He is.
All right. I'm part of the alt-right apparently, which I don't even really know what the alt-right is. I'm a hate monger. And
yeah, well, so is Ben Shapiro, according to the recent reporting, but we all know that's not true.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's to the point where these words are so meaningless now. So no, but yeah, anytime EVS, just don't compliment me too much on air. I don't like it. I get like Odin when I'm in a crowd.
My wife is like, how much are you going to spend there? Are you going to spend? We're just buying a house. We just bought a brand new house and we're closing on May 2nd. So she's just like, don't spend a lot of money at Star Wars. I'm like, what am I going to buy at Star Wars Celebration? I'm like, honey, don't worry about it. Like Jeremy and his wife got me a nice deal. I shouldn't even say. I'm not allowed. Am I allowed to say or no?
Yeah. I mean, everybody that's going, she's gotten them the hookup. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Jeremy's and his wife got me a nice deal on a hotel room, a good hotel room, a good hotel. You don't have me at like a Motel 6. That's where we put Jeff in World Class Bullshit.
Yeah, definitely.
You got me somewhere nice. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Great.
Yep.
And also, you have to put the entire World Class team in the same room with one bed.
Yes.
Let them play.
And they have to cuddle. Yeah, they have to cuddle.
All right, that's enough good guy Jeremy talk. Let's go back to him.
Oh, but look at all those claps in the chat. Everyone loves you. They're like, oh, he's such a nice guy. He's such a good guy.
Yeah.
Holdo Purple Rain 2, exactly. Let's see. Dark Star 50. No, sorry, that was not the right one. Hold on. Where am I? Where am I? Beautiful Twisted Mind, thank you very much for the super chat. Says, hey, Odin, my brother, just thought I'd help out. It's not much. And also a shout out to your Valkyrie, Steph and Tina. You two do an amazing job. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Stephanie and Tina, my Valks, they are awesome people. They are amazing. They keep everyone in line. They share links. They do a lot of stuff behind the scenes too. For the longest time, they were the ones that were like keeping track of who donated what, how much they donated, and they were volunteering. And so I took care of them. Don't worry. But they are amazing. So give it up for Steph and Tina. All right? They are beautiful people. And I really want to meet them one day. Alrighty. Darkstar57, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. Says, thank you all for your great channels and great entertainment you provide. Well, thank you, Darkstar57. You're also a patron, so thank you very much for your patronage as well. Oh, God. Proper Jeremy. Thank you for the super chat, you ass. EVS trolled Drunk 3PO. He read our friend Matt Vader's tweets on Brian Young and didn't mention 3PO's video at all in his live stream. Hashtag justice for Drunk 3PO. EVS, what do you have to say for yourself?
I have no idea what he's talking about. I basically I was looking for the looking for those Brian Young tweets because they are hilarious. Well, they are hilarious, Jeremy. I don't know why you haven't made a you don't make videos about Brian Young, you know.
I have in the past. I mean, like I said, the only time I ever knew who he was when he wrote that article about me and you and lied about us, and then I proved him wrong with, you know, this little thing called facts. And then I've made fun of him a lot because what's not to make fun of? I just, he's such a, it's like a pathetic target, man. He's so pathetic. And I just spread so much toxicity yesterday. I felt like, you know, with all the hooker talk on Odin's stream, I felt like Brian was in a corner crying somewhere. Just because apparently you can't talk about hookers, which I appreciate and respect hookers, but you can go into a chat with underage girls and talk about sex if you're Brian Young. So that's okay.
Yeah. Hey, world's oldest profession and honorable profession.
It's a very honorable profession. And look, we respect women, okay? Yeah. Especially hookers.
I don't respect hookers. Not really. I mean,
hey, look, EVS, like I said, you know, they're always talking about how
Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers is intimidated by women
movies. I'm like, every porn movie I watch has a female lead. Okay, everyone. I'm sorry.
We respect.
Not my channel.
We respect people.
Not my channel.
On this channel. We believe in the theology of the body on this channel, and all mankind is created.
Oh, that sounds like that movie I watched. In the theology of the body.
Excuse me, Odin. This is Jeremy Osteen. Jeremy Osteen would like to apologize for the toxicity. Satan is speaking through Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, and I'm here to bring it back to the Lord, bring it back to some super chats.
Thank you,
to fund that private jet for Jeremy Osteen. And when Jeremy Osteen gets his 7th private jet, Odin, we will be rising above all of the negativity that Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers is spewing. Wami. All right, there we go. We're back on track.
Thank you for that one.
Hey, Paul Hilberger's in the chat saying Chuck Wendig is calling me out right now. If that's true, please send it over to my.
Oh my God!
Yes, please do.
I want to do this.
You know,
I'm not blocked by him either, so I can at least.
Oh, I got blocked by him very quickly.
Chuck Wendig's calling out Tolkien. Like, what is wrong with this man? Like, if you're getting
that's all he does. He wants attention, so he says stupid shit, so people will pay attention to him. He's like a child during the
He's calling out Tolkien. What?
Yeah, he was saying world building is not storytelling. I'm like, F you.
What?
He's just so salty because he got fired.
Don't do it, man. I will. This guy should know. I'm looking for an excuse to make a video about him right now. I mean, come on. I'd send it
by the way. By the way, I just want to say Josiah wanted to be here today. He had something that was scheduled, so he couldn't be here. So Odin, I just wanted to let you know that Josiah definitely wanted to be here.
I assume he's off praying in a temple somewhere, so we're all good.
Isn't he at a wedding?
Yeah, he's at a wedding.
Exactly, as I said, praying in a temple. Mary Ashby, thank you for the super chat. Odin, love your channel. Always love movie night. Yes, movie night will be coming back probably next month. We'll do another movie night, and we'll vote on it soon. The Price is Right review, thank you again for the super chat, says, Star Wars Celebration, Jeremy, I have a question for you. Kathleen Kennedy, security! I'm actually what you guys would do if she did that.
Dude, if I get kicked out of Star Wars Celebration, it'll be the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. Like, seriously. I mean, I keep telling them there's nothing you can do. Like, ban me from Twitter. Thank you. I probably have a lot more time to do other things. Ban me from Star Wars Celebration. You know how many videos I can make on the fact that you banned a paying customer just because you don't like his opinions? That would be so great. So yeah, I'm going to be interested to see how some of the Lucasfilm employees that do know me, that had a relationship with me prior to this channel taking off, I'm going to be interested to see if they acknowledge me, because I will see them, and I'm gonna make a point to try to talk to them. I'm not gonna like go out of my way, but I'm gonna make a point.
What you gotta do is you gotta look at the eyes. So make eye contact with every single person, and the ones that try and hide themselves from you, those are gonna be the ones who are gonna be like, I got you. I know exactly who you are. You know who I am.
Yeah. So I'm really excited about this. Plus, we're gonna I guess I can say this. I think I can say this. Yeah. We're gonna hang out with the Rebel Force Radio guys. So we're gonna be doing that. Myself and Jesse and Anna are supposed to be doing something with them for their podcast. So we're looking forward to that. And those guys are like pros, man. They've been doing the celebration stuff for a long time. They're pros in the Star Wars fandom, and we definitely have their back. So
that's awesome.
Their comment is is Jesse coming?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right. Ivan's coming?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So everyone's coming.
And and Nerdrotic, Gary's going to be there. And Josiah's not going to be at Celebration, but he is going to drive down because he lives in Michigan, and it looks like John Talks is going to try to make it. And what's the latest on Doomcock? Is Doomcock going to make it?
Doomcock can't make it. He's I think it's more of a time issue. That I'm still working on it though. I have 24 hours before I leave town, so I'm gonna try to.
Well, message me. Tell me what you need.
Okay, you got it. We will discuss it.
Like,
I want to get him there.
As soon as we're done, call me and we'll talk about it.
Just
catch me up.
EVS, can we somehow get Cecil to come to Celebration?
He's a New Yorker. I don't know if he can make it all the way out to Chicago without having planned it carefully, but I'll ask him. I'll invite him. Sure.
I think he said he was going to try.
I want to see him in one of his masks. That's what I want.
Oh, it'd be funny. How is Doomcock? Do people know what Doomcock looks like? I mean, he's anonymous, right?
Yep. Yeah. So he has some Lucha Libre masks that he would wear. And that was sent to him by Penn Farm Girl. So yeah, he can go out in public and maintain his anonymity.
That is amazing.
That's so cool. Phenomenal.
And by the way, and I don't think he's going to, and he hasn't seen it yet, I did send Doomcock a link to this stream. I know that he just tweeted, though. I think he had something. He says allergies along with my 5-hour stream yesterday have left him a little hoarse. So that was 3 hours ago. So I doubt he's going to join. But I did send him a link, but he hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah, he does those marathon streams. So that'd be a surprise. Proper Jeremy, thank you for another super chat. Says Star Wars Explained blocked me. WTF did I do? Well, Proper Jeremy, I can understand that because, as I've said before, you are essentially the herpes of YouTube.
I think we're jealous that Frank Oz applies to Proper Jeremy, not to him.
That's true. God, I hope Frank Oz calls me Proper Jeremy at Celebration if he's there. Because that's the only account he's replied to. He replies to Proper Jeremy all the time.
What's it like at these shows? Do you have access to people like that? I mean, you can't walk up to Frank Oz, can you?
No, not unless we went into where he would be doing the photos, you know.
Yeah.
Is he going to sit somewhere and sign, or what's the?
I mean, when I went to Celebration, and I've only been to one Celebration, and so when I went, it would have been a nightmare if I didn't have connections at Lucasfilm then, because I got into every panel I wanted to get into, and I got into the 40th anniversary panel because some friends of mine had front row access. But if I was just going there as a paying customer, didn't have any connections. Dude, I know people that stood in line for the Last Jedi panel for like they stood in line all day from 10 a.m. all the way to the evening, slept on the concrete floor until 10 a.m. the next morning just to get into the Last Jedi panel. Now, this year, apparently they've changed it. Gary, didn't you tell me? You're the first person that told me they changed it, right?
No, not me.
Somebody told me they changed it. But anyway, so I looked into it. So apparently there's some kind of registration with your badge where you register online and you can You can put your, I guess, register for those panels that you want to be in, and
once
it
the app
eliminates
goes
the
live,
line.
the app hasn't gone live apparently. Once the app for this year's celebration goes live, that's how they're going to handle everything. So it's going to be all digital, which means nothing could go wrong, right? Nothing.
Yeah,
They
it's
did
gonna
that
be
for
a-
San Diego one year, and it was a freaking nightmare. And
Yeah,
they did it for 1 year. That's why they stopped doing it. So
I feel
Jeremy,
like
what are you going to do? Are you going to sign up for the Star Wars 9 panel or something like that? I mean,
I looked at it. I mean, like when I registered my badge, it kind of asked like, "What are you interested in?" And so, I mean, I picked like the Disney Parks panel, animation panels, movies. I mean, it was kind of vague on some of them, but I'm gonna look at them and see. I don't really care about any of these panels. I mean, I'll go to them if I can get in it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to register. So I guess once it goes live, maybe we need to coordinate all of us, maybe put a big group chat and just say, hey guys, what do we want to try to get into so we can all be linked together? You know?
yeah.
That's the only thing I can think. But I'm like Gary with this. I mean, look, you know, as a big Disney Parks fan, I've seen how the My Magic Plus thing went at Walt Disney World, and now it's actually running really good. But that took billions of dollars and years of research for them to actually get that right. It was a nightmare in the beginning, and this is probably going to be a nightmare. It probably will be.
I
So
just
we'll
want to
see.
make videos. I want to go into the most vomit-inducing SJW panel.
yes,
Like those are the ones I want to go to. I don't know if I need to go to Star Wars 9 because it's going to end up everywhere. I can react to somebody else's coverage of it.
Mhm.
You know, I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm going to follow you guys.
I want to meet all the people that hate me. I want to go up to Alex from Star Wars Explain. I'm like, hey Alex, what's going on, buddy? How are you? How you doing?
Yeah.
You know, I want to meet Hello Greedo. I wonder if Hello Greedo's going to be there with his mask off. Because we have Doomcock, by the way, Hello Greedo. So your mask, it's not that cool anymore. So, oh, Jesse's here.
Jesse.
All right.
Guys, sorry it took me so long. Hey, what's up? What's up, Odin?
What's up?
Sorry it took me so long to get here. Fun story. So I'm gonna hike Mount Whitney on June 18th. I don't know if you guys are familiar. Mount Whitney is the tallest mountain in the continental U.S.
Yep.
And so my friend and I are. She's coming with me. I have some more space on my permit. So if anyone else wants to join, if anyone feels like doing this 22-mile ridiculous hike, you let me know.
Go with you, Jesse.
Yeah? All right, let's talk. Because this ain't no joke. So we started training today, and I forget that not everyone is part mountain goat like I am. So we did a trail. I was like, oh, I'll be back in plenty of time, because it usually only takes me about an hour to do it up and down. And it didn't take my friend the same amount of time. So I finally got
I
back.
hung with you. and I was sick.
You did all right.
So,
You did all right.
yeah.
I'm not gonna say I was going my fastest pace, but you hung.
I was sick, and I also had freaking Clark's shoes on. I had dress
Alright.
shoes on.
So Jeremy, if you want, next time you're in LA, I will take you on the trail I took my friend on today, and I will assess.
I'm there. I'm
It's
there.
a beautiful trail. It's a
I'm there.
beautiful trail, but it's definitely an ass kicker. But
Consider it done.
sorry.
I recommend you can say
Consider
ass.
it.
Ass is in the Bible, so I say ass.
Ass is in the Bible. All right.
Ass is fine here.
It will-
Hookers
it
are in
will
the Bible
kick some
too.
donkeys.
Hookers are in the
No,
Bible.
the word hooker
Then-
is
alright,
not in the
so-
Bible. Prostitute is in the Bible, so you can say prostitute.
All right.
You
So
can't say
what
hooker.
about harlot? Can I call Jeremy a harlot?
Yes, because he is,
All right.
and a charlatan on top of it.
Oh yes, very much a charlatan. Excellent.
Jesse,
I just
which
feel bad
Bible
though.
is it?
By the Bible definition, though, if you're an ass kicker, you're abusing animals. So I'm not sure how I feel about that, though.
If we're gonna get into, never mind. We're not. Let's not open that discussion about Bibles.
Oh, you don't want to go there? Yeah, you
No.
don't want to go there. Are you
Yeah,
sure?
talk about-
I'm just
You
saying.
sure?
I'm
I
trying
can- I
to.
can
I'm
take-
trying to be.
I can take one of the 10 Bibles I have on my shelf.
This is a
You
Christian
pick a
channel.
translation, I
okay?
got it.
This is a Christian channel. I nearly got you banned from your church yesterday. I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be.
Excommunicated. There you go.
I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be better. So.
Also, I saw someone mention in the chat, they were saying, how is your alternative to Rotten Tomatoes site going? Slowly. So basically, it's at the point now where I'm like just playing
Fresh
around.
potatoes.
Fresh
Yeah,
potatoes.
yeah, fresh potatoes. So yeah, I'm like playing around with it still, and my wife's like has like this vision of what she wants it to be, and so we're thinking that over the summer we're gonna like actually like settle down on a like actual like server, like put the money up and like actually like legit go for it. So what you see now is kind of like the setting up for it, kind of seeing what people like, what people don't like, playing around with some things. So it's going well though, and I'm definitely motivated to try and get a little bit more going on. So
Nice.
let me see though. Bjorn, thank you very much for the super chat. Force Ghost Jeremy, thank you for the super chat. Hello there. Where's Dancing Vader? Is he going to be a regular from now on?
That was awesome.
That was
awesome.
great.
I will say the fact that it came out of nowhere, and then of course you have ADD Jeremy who's just like, oh, it's Vader. Oh.
Hitting the U-turn. You're like,
Yep.
oh my God, this is what Anna was talking about. This
Yep.
is what she was talking about.
Yep.
I really don't appreciate you guys talking bad about my driving. Really don't.
We don't
But
have to
I'm
because it
I'm
speaks
gonna
for
deal
itself.
with
It's.
it.
I agree with. I'm gonna second on that one. It
There we
does.
go.
It absolutely speaks for itself.
You know what, Jesse? I was calm on that trip with me, you, and Kelly, and you even acknowledged that.
That one, yes.
And
That
why?
One, yes.
Hold on. And why was I calm? I even told you why. Why?
Was it? Oh, because Kelly gets.
No,
Kelly gets car sick, right? Or
no.
That wasn't that.
I
thought.
because I had a rental
Okay.
car, and
Oh,
when I'm in
right,
a situation where
gotcha,
I
yeah.
don't know, whoops, knocked Stoke over, but when I don't know where all of my blind spots are, I don't feel comfortable driving at the way I normally drive. So I had to be comfortable in my environment if I'm going to drive like that, because I am not a crazy driver. I'm a very, very articulate driver. I'm aware of everything, but that vehicle. Which was a good vehicle. There's a lot of visibility, but there's still blind spots in every vehicle. So Jesse even said, Jesse's like, you're driving slow. I'm like,
Yeah.
Here's why.
I'm not saying that you're a bad driver,
And it does.
but I don't think
You're a
that
horrible driver.
But you're not actually a good one either.
Yeah. That's the distinction.
You can be an alert driver while also being a crazy driver. You are definitely a crazy driver.
You've got to give me something tangible that proves your case. I've never been in a wreck.
It's okay.
I've never been in a wreck.
Like I said, I'm not saying
I'm getting one.
I'm not saying that you're not that you're being a crazy driver does not mean that you're necessarily a bad driver or a dangerous driver. Being a crazy driver does not necessarily mean you're a dangerous driver. In fact, the motto of my driving that other people made up for me when I was in college was you do something stupid, I do something crazy, everybody lives. And the reason that I avoided so many wrecks was because I was willing to drive crazy while being alert. So I empathize because I also can be a crazy driver. However, that does not mean that being the kind of driver that gets into wrecks and being the kind of driver that gives all of your friends heart attacks are not necessarily the same type of driver.
Well, but that's just a lack of confidence in me because you haven't driven with me a lot. But that doesn't mean I'm crazy.
Jeremy, I'm with you, pal. That's exactly right. Believe it. Do you trust me? Do you trust me? That's got to come down to all the other passengers in the car. You need to trust me and trust your seatbelt. Wear your seatbelt. My mom has ridden with me all my life. She's still terrified of everything. Now I had my wife and I had my wife's friend in the vehicle. We were in New Orleans. This was a long time ago. And I had
Were you looking for
a sports
hookers
car.
then? Huh?
No. But my mom was freaking out. Oh, and my aunt was there too. And my mom was freaking out. And my aunt's like, the first hour she was a little uneasy. And after she's like, he's actually really good talking to my mom. And she's like, he's crazy bastard. She's never going to trust me just because that's her. My mom's scared of everything. She's scared of bridges. She's scared of everything, she's
scared of head-on collisions. It's really
And so my aunt was like, this is fun because I trust him because he's actually you look at him. I never take my eyes off of the mirror. I never lose visibility of any car on the road. I know everything that's happening on the road.
I'm not doubting that at all. Okay, but you're yourself.
When you almost hit someone in the middle of a crosswalk.
Every single person that's ever driven a car has. Hold on.
But have you ever actually hit someone in a crosswalk?
Hang on. Let's because Anna is pulling an SJW tactic where she just wants to give you something without giving you any context. It was raining. It was
shots
raining. It was raining really bad, which never happens in California, and people freak the hell out in California. They don't act normal because they're not used to rain. All of them do. And this person was walking across the street in the middle of a freaking monsoon in California And I saw him as I passed. I'm like, holy crap, where'd that person come from? Because these people don't act normal when it's raining. They act like crazy people because they're not used to it.
I don't know. I'm hearing some SJW tactics coming out of Jeremy's mouth personally.
Thank
How?
you.
Just deny.
Yep.
See, Uncle Ethan knows what's up.
The crosswalk clearly said people can cross. You went in an uncontrolled left and you almost hit someone. There was a girl right here. There's people already there, and you like just happened to go in between them, and you literally swiped her.
I didn't
Yes, you
do
did.
wrong. It
You
was raining.
Jeremy, if you were crossing through a crosswalk with pedestrians in it in California, yes, you were doing something wrong. You are technically not even supposed to be in the crosswalk at all. Whether or not the pedestrians are in front of you or near your car, you are like, if the pedestrians are on the far other side of the street and you have room to go, you are legally not supposed to go.
Okay,
Now,
name me one person that's ever driven a car that's never almost gotten in an accident. If you're going to hang somebody's
That's not
driving
what I'm
ability on
talking about.
almost,
What I'm talking about is that the California laws, and when you're driving California, that's the thing you do need to understand is the California laws are very protective of pedestrians and crosswalks. They're incredibly protective of pedestrians and crosswalks. And if there is a crosswalk, you need to be 100% aware of at all times whether or not there are people in that crosswalk, because even if you technically had the right of way, if a pedestrian is in a crosswalk and you hit them, you're going to end up liable for that.
okay, so what happened exactly?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Nothing happened. We're talking about an almost situation. Like, what does
It sounds
almost
like
mean?
you broke the law, though. It sounds like you broke the law, though.
What does
You broke the
almost
law.
mean?
But you
Almost
broke-
mean.
But the point is, Jeremy, you still broke the law.
I
Yeah.
break the law every day. I broke
I'm
the law 5 times yesterday with Odin. That doesn't mean I'm a bad driver. It means I'm good at getting away with it. And Anna says,
Oh my god.
Anna says, if you're, what is it, Anna? What's your line?
No, you're not using my saying, because this is not what that saying applies to.
What? Say that saying and tell me it doesn't apply to it. Say it.
No,
Say it.
it doesn't have anything to do with only telling people. Not only.
If you can get, what is it? If you can get away with it, do it. Is that it?
No, that's not it. I'm not going to tell
What-
you. It's my thing, not yours. It's my motto, not yours. You can have your own motto.
Jeremy's
Snap.
motto is, if I say it's not
snap.
bad driving, it's not bad driving. That's
Right.
Jeremy's motto.
I'm just saying, you know, you if you are all dumb enough to continue to ride with me, that's your fault then.
Okay,
There
my
it
point,
is. There it is
Jeremy,
right there.
and I don't disagree with that, but Jeremy, you yourself have said that you don't like to be a passenger because you like to be in control, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So you're uncomfortable as a passenger because you're not in control.
Right.
So does that mean that you don't trust the people who are driving?
What is your dog doing?
They're playing.
Oh
No, I don't trust. It's not that I don't trust anybody driving. I don't trust other people on the road. That's my problem.
So you're an uncomfortable passenger because you don't trust the other drivers on the road. Therefore, you don't trust your own driver, whoever's driving the car, to handle those situations should they arise, because you just
Right.
don't feel like they're as alert as you are, whatever it is. So what you're saying
Right.
is that you don't trust anybody else who drives because you yourself are a nervous passenger. Yet you expect that nobody else is allowed to be a nervous passenger in your car.
Oh no, I
That's
just said I'm
common sense. That's logic.
I am just saying I am point blank a better driver than anybody else. So therefore, I always need to drive. I'm better. I'm better
Now you're
driving than
just-
everybody.
Now you're just wrong.
No, that's
and
where
now
I mean.
the ego has stepped into the
Yep.
light.
Facts don't care about your feelings. So that's really what it comes down
And
to.
Facts
it
do
goes
care about
both ways.
facts.
Jeremy, that phrase goes both ways, bud.
Damn straight. Facts do care about facts.
Speak your truth, Jeremy.
Speak,
That's right.
speak your
Says the man who's never been in the car with him. So
I'll just say whatever to get people to fight.
You know what? I'm just gonna start
know.
driving. I'm
We
gonna
love you,
start.
Ethan.
I'm gonna start driving like a grandmother, and they're gonna all be aggravated because we're gonna go so slow. I'm gonna check. I'm going to be proper driver Jeremy, and I'm going to make sure that
not gonna be
everybody's comfortable. Everybody's in their safe space. Everybody is cuddled up with their teddy bear when they're driving around with me because
No.
Big Bad Jeremy's so scared.
See, Jeremy, I will never be comfortable in your car because I know the truth, which is that I am actually the most alert, aware driver on the road, and therefore I am not comfortable with anybody else who drives.
Ever been in a wreck?
Yes, none that are my fault.
Okay.
None
So
in
I'm-
multiple wrecks?
I have been in multiple wrecks that are. Yes, I have actually been in a weird number of cars that have been totaled,
Jesse,
and none have been
how
my fault.
20 years old.
No, this is
We're
weird.
definitely not driving with her.
This is a weird thing. Not in a long time, right? It hasn't
just
happened in
for
a long
like
time.
luck reasons.
No, I was I
Yes.
was the passenger twice. I was the passenger twice in people who have, and which is one of the reasons I'm a nervous passenger, because I was the passenger twice in cars that were totaled. And then my wreck was a mechanical failure on the car's part, which actually calmed my driving down a lot. 17-year-old Jesse's driving down a lot because I did drive like a psychopath before that. My car had a mechanical failure when I was driving not like a psychopath. And I was like, oh, if this can happen when I'm driving like a normal person, what could happen? How much worse would this have been if I had been driving like a crazy person? So, anywho's, no, I have really, the point is just don't be in the car with me. It doesn't matter if I'm the driver or the passenger. Don't be in the car with me. It'll explode.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So.
I got Final Destination shit going on there.
Yeah. Something going on there.
Yep.
Sorry, Odin. We hijacked.
Oh no! I mean, it's so funny because there were people like saying, "Kids, this is Odin's channel.
Stop fighting!
Kids, stop
fighting!"
It's all good. It's fun, and I've been able to watch my dogs fight each other because they're like.
Could you imagine what the weekend's going to be like?
Oh my god!
Star Wars Celebration. It's going to be fun.
Oh my goodness!
I tried to
It's
stop
gonna be
them.
this.
Fun.
I know.
And the best
seriously.
part is
Imagine us all in the same car, with Jeremy behind the wheel.
Oh,
It'll become
I'm
like
gonna-
a real life scenario.
I'm tucking it and I'm driving like Brian Young, so nobody's gonna feel unsafe. We're gonna be
Both hands on the wheel.
Yeah, we're gonna play Barney music and we're just gonna drive around and be happy, and it's all gonna be
Dear
very
God.
safe. You're gonna check everything. We're gonna drive 5 miles an hour under the speed limit to avoid any male toxicity. It will be fine. So,
Shut your
Children, I'm going to
prostitute
run
face.
a car. I'm going to run a very nice car.
Yeah,
You can all drive with a grown up if you want to.
I'm riding with Uncle Ethan.
That's right.
Let's see.
Then my mom says hi again, by the way.
Hi, Mom.
my mom.
She
Hey, Mom.
definitely is a huge fan of yours. So that's she
Wait, of
respects.
mine?
Yes, of yours.
I love that.
Yeah.
A lot of mommies like Uncle Ethan. It's
Yeah,
nice.
specifically, like she doesn't really know anything about you. She just knows you're that guy who said nice things to her when she was texting me on the weekend. So
Well, yeah.
that's what she knows about you. So now she's your fan.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
We're going to have so much fun. This is, what are we, 2 weeks away from this?
oh my God, it's crazy.
Exactly.
2 weeks away. In 2 weeks, we're going to be there. That means I got to get my work done.
Yeah,
I'm going to be done. Jeremy, let me just finish this. I'll come over and help.
that looks so cool.
Jeremy, come over and help.
Yeah, geez, do something useful with your time, Jeremy.
He's gone.
Where'd he go?
He's down there.
There
He
he
came
is.
to help you.
Oh, he's just a sad panda. That's what he is.
Oh,
let's
He's
see.
not a sad panda.
Yeah.
How come Jeff isn't coming in here? What's he doing?
I sent him a link. I don't know.
He's
sent him a
back.
link on Facebook.
Oh, hi.
No, there was somebody at my door.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Whatever.
Was it the prostitute you were looking for yesterday?
It was a prostitute looking for you, Odin. So I don't know what you've been up to.
I have
and
been
it-
here with my dogs, who are.
I'm saying. Did you listen to the song I sent you?
I have not listened to it yet.
What the heck?
Damocles, welcome to the channel. Bjorn, thank you for another super chat. 6'7", learn to metric. I don't know how many meters that is. The K-Man, super chat for the hard working man. Thank you, K-Man. Appreciate that. Abu Nas. Guys, go support Abu Nas. He's an awesome
Abu Nas.
dude. Thank you for the super chat, man. Always gonna support my brother here. Salute to the awesome guest with you. I'm traveling home from work now, enjoying the stream. Keep doing God's work. Abu Nas, thank you, man. Really do appreciate that. That dude, if you think my rapping skills are great, which please they're not. They're awful. I can just quote one song. Abu Nas is amazing. He is fantastic.
Yep.
Well, yes.
Lee Crystal, thank you for the super chat. Got to help another brother in need. Hang in there, guys. Lee Crystal, thank you. Thank you. Connor Robertson, welcome to the channel. Chuck Finlay. I like that. Chuck Finlay. First super chat ever. Hail Fandom Menace. Well, Chuck, thank you. I appreciate that, man. Hunka Chunka Funka Monkey. Jeremy is tops. Reached out to me when he's so busy. Jeremy?
Say what?
Jeremy is tops. Reached out to me when he's so busy.
He's always so busy. That doesn't really mean anything.
He's not busy.
Man, I wish I was not busy. If you noticed, I have not been putting a lot of videos out because I'm just overwhelmed with crap. Like,
Is that right? You too?
Yeah.
First of all, I was like, there's nothing to talk about. Like, I'm looking forward to Star Wars Celebration just so we can start talking Star Wars again. Captain Marvel's over. That was fun, but it's over. What do we do?
there's not a
Honestly,
lot.
I'm gonna start talking about Game of Thrones because that's starting up in a bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Start talking about Game of Thrones.
Ethan, you can film yourself drawing and then talk over it and explain your process.
Well,
Yeah.
Anna, when I do that, like I'll get like 8,000 views. Like people get really happy and get complimentary, and they go, "Oh, thank God you're doing drawing videos again." But it's like 8,000 people.
Well, then
only 8,000 people.
Oh God,
Oh,
God forbid.
I'm not sure Captain Marvel's totally over. We got to see what Avengers looks like, and
Also, okay, I am 100%. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm a jerk. Go ahead, keep going.
no, real quick, just you're not a jerk. And with Game of Thrones, we can kind of go at it with. If you watch the show, you could go at it both ways. You can be a fan, and we can talk about how much season 7 just kind of blew. And
oh my God, yes, right? Thank you. Thank you. Epic waste of my time. Every episode, I'm like, there is only a finite amount of Game of Thrones minutes left, and you are wasting them on this scene where you've already given me all of the information, and now I get to watch Cersei stare back and forth at someone for 5 effing minutes.
Yep. I want more Tyrion, like more epic Tyrion.
They don't know how to write without George around. They don't know how to write them, and these are the guys. Dan and Dave are doing the Star Wars trilogy. Star Wars fans do not get excited. These are the a-holes who sewed Deadpool's mouth shut in Wolverine Origins.
That's true.
And then when they were away, when George stopped working with them on around season 5 of Game of Thrones, you saw it go straight downhill. So, and I
didn't mind that.
I had no idea that they were behind that. The
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Well,
I didn't mind that.
If my theory is correct and the trilogy they're working on supplants the Rian Johnson trilogy, I'll be happy because I would still prefer Benioff.
It'll still be better.
It'll still be an improvement. But I hear that. I hear those concerns, those concernicusses.
Man, now that I know that.
In the old Republic, right? I mean, the new the new series by the Game of Thrones guys, has that been confirmed or what?
I don't think it's been confirmed. It's heavily speculated.
They've said it's going to be long before the Skywalkers, which insinuates Old Republic.
I think Celebration's going to give us all tons of material. Tons of material.
I'll be honest, I'm really looking forward to Jedi Fallen Order, the new video game from Respawn. I am looking forward to that. So
really?
I personally think that we should all live watch the Unicorn Store together.
Oh my
god.
Yeah.
I love this idea.
I think that's what we should do. I think we should. That's the Brie Larson directorial
debut of Brie Larson.
Oh, God.
She's done it all. She starred in the biggest
pretentious
movie of all time. She's a director. She was a musician for... Oh, yeah, that's right. She was a musician. Let's not talk about those times.
No, please, let's talk about that. Oh, my God. Her Avril Lavigne wannabe video. Oh, and the fact that she so clearly does not know how to play the guitar. Like, someone taught her where to put her hands for a few chords, but you can tell clear as day by the strumming. Because I even double-checked this. I watched her, AOL session, which was all lip-syncing. But the band might have actually been playing on that one. She was clearly not. You can see the guy behind her doing the strumming pattern that you're hearing. You're like, that guy actually knows what he's doing. And she's just there like that's not how you play a guitar. I play guitar. I know these things.
Being objectified in that video too.
Where's your guitar?
Tisk. It's like I can get it if you want.
Jesse can sing and play the guitar. I've heard.
I have a mandolin as well.
Jesse has a really good song on her channel. Jesse, you should share that to everybody and re-record it.
All right,
record it.
My mandolin's right by my feet. I can do it for you guys right now if you want. It's up to Odin though. It's his channel.
Let me get through these super chats and then yes, absolutely.
All right.
So. Hunk and Chunk. Oh, I got that one already. Improper Josiah. Thank you for the super chat. As real Josiah can't be here. I thought I'd just say, as Odin sees all, he would also know that Fandom will have his back. Hail Odin. Well, thank you. I really do appreciate that, man. Andy Lee, thank you for the $20 super chat. Thank you, man. Frank Oz. Oh, well, thank you very much for the super chat, Frank. I'll arrange a personal meet and greet just for you, Jeremy, as long as Jesse takes the picture. Anna may join you. Proper Jeremy is not invited. And then the last of the super chats, I think, The Price is Right review. Thank you for another super chat. Says, panel vote for Rainbow Unicorn.
Oh, boy.
All right, I need to feed my dogs. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to make y'all screen nice and big so that way everyone can see you. And then I'm going to feed them really quickly, and I'll be back.
All right.
Oh, look at that.
So, Jesse, are you going to play the guitar for us? Are you going to sing, too?
Sure. I mean, if Odin wants to hear the song, I'll wait till he comes back, though. I don't know.
All right, we'll wait. We'll wait for Odin then.
All right, so
Who's
I'm
Odin?
gonna put Anna in charge because I trust her.
Oh, Pan.
Anna or Gary?
Oh, Anna for sure. You don't want me in charge.
Gary character. People named Gary are not to be trusted.
Not to be trusted ever. Actually, like in all movies, all the idiots are named Gary. They're either gay or idiot.
I was thinking about Parks and Rec. Gary/Jerry/Terry.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And my sister's name is Terry. So
to be fair, Gary is like one of the best characters in Parks and Rec. And what
Gary was Carrie Fisher's dog's name, so that's good. So.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
So Baba Booey, so that's not,
Yeah, Baba Booey. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, guys, have you met
Gary Cooper?
Jesse,
have you guys met my favorite person? This is Mindless Darling. I have been doing my unboxing series has been a dramatic 7 themed unboxing series. And so I've every stream I do it. I'm very grateful for the things I've received. Some incredible so far. For the coolest thing, it's hard to say. It's very hard to say. I now before I started doing this channel, I owned a single Lego Han Solo. That was the extent of my Han Solo figures that I owned. I now own, in addition to that Lego Solo, like 6 Han Solos, which is incredible. A lightsaber. I straight cried when somebody sent me their childhood Super 8mm original scenes from the original Star Wars. Effing cried when I got that. But every time I do this, I'm always like, one day it's got to be a head. I'm waiting for my severed head. So this is my first severed head. I'm actually expecting more. I'm gonna have a straight severed head collection.
Oh my god, there's a giant box. All right, I'm gonna go feed my dogs. I'll be back.
Oh, we thought you were
brilliant.
thought you were gone.
Oh, you thought you had done that already.
I was listening to the story and I was like, I don't know what to leave. I'll leave it.
Severed head, please.
That's so cool.
So Jesse's just as crazy as we all thought she was. So
Yeah, you should see.
Giant box of figures, and I had to tape the top of the box opening to just condense them. This is a really heavy box, and it's full of Star Wars action figures, and I have more.
Wow,
That's awesome.
That's incredible.
Wow.
I'm not near that, but I have a severed head, so
Yeah.
there you go.
I have not got a severed head yet. I'm very worried.
You can hear my react. Put it in the video. My actual reaction when I open this. It's just screaming in delight. Just pure delight. There's a little bit of surprise and then delight. And it's that's me. If you want to know
If
me.
that were a real person, he'd be the ugliest human being on the face of the
Right,
earth.
this
I'm
poor
glad
guy.
he cut his head
Someone burned out his eyes. I mean, this poor guy.
But look
He's
at-
also bald,
like,
so if
they're
he was a
all-
real person, I'd be scared of him.
Maybe he deserved it.
That guy didn't suck his thumb when he was a toddler. He sucked his entire hand. Look at the way his teeth are like forward.
He had it coming.
Yeah.
He did. He really
It's about
did.
time.
Yeah, you got to look at the crow's feet. I mean, I wonder if he was like an older guy, like maybe just a 60-year-old man minding his own business.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he killed puppies
Shape
though.
of his head.
He's kind of odd, but that's why we accept him because we don't judge on mindless entertainment. He's also got like a bone sticking out of his ear. It's just kind of yeah. He's not in a good place.
No.
But
Anatomy.
we love him. We love him.
He died horribly.
He really did. I mean, because that's like he didn't just lose his head; he got like a solid crush injury over here. I mean, and let's we forget somebody burned out his eyes.
Mm.
What the f? Maybe he's just saw an angel on Supernatural.
That was his ex-wife
Probably.
or
a crime
boyfriend.
of
You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like a crime of passion. I agree.
all right, so we do have a fun story to talk about here. Potentially a leak of Star Wars Episode 9's title.
Oh god, I saw this.
It's
Wait,
weird.
before we get started on this, did anyone else notice that this poster that got leaked? I've seen this like composition before in like a Japanese or one of those like kung fu films with samurais. I've seen it. I just cannot remember which movie it is, but I've seen this composition. So whoever made it, if it's not real, completely ripped it off.
Yeah, it's not real. They're saying it's not real.
Yeah.
They ripped
I don't.
off Star Wars posters before though with Solo, so they have.
Yeah, I think it's. I think it's real, but I don't think it's official. Like, it's not going to be the theatrical poster, but even
He denied it. Remember, he denied it.
what?
He denied the poster, but it's real.
Oh yeah, no, but Ward said it was going to be like a retail poster, which totally falls right in line with some of the other stuff that they've released for retail stuff. So
Yeah, but Lando isn't on it. You know what I mean? You don't think they're going to put Billy D. Williams on there pretty prominently? I'm pretty sure they are.
yeah, I mean the thing that was weird was the C3 was the 3PO with a bowcaster. I really don't understand that one. But that picture of Finn, I don't think that's been anywhere. I don't think we've seen that picture of Finn anywhere. So I don't know how they got that picture of Finn if it's a fake poster. So, you know, but this so this is on where am I at? I'm on LRM, and it says that who's leaking this? What site is it that's leaking this? AICN was one of the first geeks websites in the early days of the internet, and at times one of the places to go for spoiler news, yada yada yada. Well, AICN is claiming one of their sources called Phantom Cat has revealed episodes 9 title to them. They claim Phantom Cat is a reliable source, but we have no way to verify this. But here is what they're saying. You guys ready for this?
No.
Ready.
I'm cringing before I say it. Star Wars Skywalkers.
No, please God, no.
Nah.
No,
Skywalkers.
there's no chance. They're trying to get rid of
There's
the
definitely
Skywalker.
a chance.
What Skywalkers are left?
Yeah,
So-
no. Well, it says, now I'll say this up front that I don't buy this in any way. It feels wrong on so many levels. I don't know where to begin. For a start, all Star Wars films have always had a title that feels like an old Saturday morning serial, which, of course, was an inspiration to the original movies. So far, you could argue that all Star Wars titles have fallen into this naming convention. However, Skywalkers would absolutely destroy that trend. I have a feeling both Lucasfilm and J.J. Abrams are knowledgeable enough about Star Wars to realize this immediately. I don't know if I'm going to agree with that last line right there, but
At all.
but I think it's honestly the worse this title, the better as far as I'm concerned. So I hope they do call it like Star Wars Episode 9 Skywalkers. I would love for them to title it this because I don't have any faith in this project. But I am looking forward to watching this disaster play out. So
Get the popcorn. It's gonna be
Yes.
it's gonna be bad.
My heart
It's gonna be
Robert,
bad.
dude, get the tranquilizer. Jeez.
Yeah.
The horse tranks. Oh goodness.
Those
I
are the
really just-
days. Horse
That's
tracks.
right.
It reminded me of a story that Odin would not have.
I was asking Gary, what did his sons think of The Last Jedi?
My sons don't like Star Wars because they don't.
Because Dad likes it, so it's not cool to like it.
Yeah, no, the time they grew up, my oldest son likes the original trilogy, but he grew up around the prequels, and then my youngest son hates the new ones. He thinks they're boring. He likes Star Trek more. He's smart. He's a DC guy though. Kind of breaks my heart because I was a Marvel guy. Oh, you know what? My son, I had to pull him in here. That's why I had to mute my mic because I had to show him Ethan drawing. He loves you, Ethan.
Oh,
Like one of his favorite artists. So
Moms and kids, man. Moms and kids.
yeah, he's a big DC head, which is great.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
All right.
prefer DC to Marvel.
I
do now.
Huh. I never got super into the comics as a kid. I was always about the cartoons. So I loved X-Men. X-Men had a really near and dear place to my heart, but Batman was my boy growing up. So growing up, like I think DC was more influential for me. But something resonated in me so deeply when I saw Iron Man, and that was just magical.
RDJ. Love RDJ.
Oh God. He was such the perfect choice for that character too. Just perfect.
Nobody's going to believe me, but I actually I have a couple friends who could back this up. But I'll tell the story anyway because we're live. So
Sorry.
when when I was when I was younger and I watched movies, we'd have to get there early back in the old days, and we need to kill a lot of time. So we'd like, hey, let's cast a superhero movie because we were freaking nerds with no life. So one day we're casting a superhero movie, and it was right around when it was right around when Robert Downey Jr. got in trouble, and we were talking about Iron Man. I'm like, yeah, we should cast Robert Downey Jr. because he was just he was in rehab for the first time. I'm like, he would really get the alcoholic thing and stuff.
Yep.
And they cast Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. Nerdstradamus right here. 10 years.
It was so perfect because so many elements of his rise, fall, and redemption were reflected in RDJ's own life, and that made it really beautiful.
God, I wish he's got a like an army of people around him to kind of keep him sober. Well, that'd be nice. He's got like his own like yogi or something like that. And
well, it's definitely tough because he definitely hasn't given up the lifestyle that goes along with it. I can tell you that because one of the second catering job I ever worked in Los Angeles was his 50th birthday party. Which was
you worked that?
Yeah, I worked his 50th birthday party.
Whoa.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I was there. I actually have I have prominent souvenirs in my room from that experience because I took shit home. You better stuff home. You better believe it. But yeah, I have a movie post. They did all these styled movie posters to go with the food they were serving. So the first room, I was pushing a pizza cart, and I had the poster Dog Day Afternoon with a pizza on it. So it was just the classic Dog Day Afternoon poster and a giant pepperoni pizza instead of the sun, which was cool because I actually met Al Pacino that night. It's my best story from that whole night. I have so many crazy ones, but I'm carrying around because it's catered by Jose Andres, big celebrity chef, and all these little crazy micro appetizer things. So we're serving a basil mozzarella thing, and it's liquid mozzarella in these pipettes, and they speared a tomato and a piece of basil on it. So you have to explain this damn thing to people before you give it to them. And I come around and before I can explain it, Al Pacino takes one, bites down on the wrong end, and squirts liquid cheese all over himself. And I'm freaking out because I'm like, oh my God, I just ruined Al Pacino's scarf. I'm taking napkins and trying to pat him down. He is embarrassed. He's like, oh no, don't worry. I'm so embarrassed. It's not your fault. And we're just back and forth in this awkward moment. The whole time his friend just stands there, shakes his head and goes, I can't take you anywhere, Al.
That is cool.
Nice.
So catering. I had a friend who catered up here, and you guys get if you cater events, especially down in Hollywood, you learn all the dirt. You see all the stuff doing that.
Oh yeah, I see some peoples. I've met some peoples.
Yep.
Everyone was at that party. I mean, nothing ever compared. Some other really cool ones, and I worked the Emmys and stuff like that. I worked the Oscars once, but nothing compares to that night. It was just everybody in one room. Because that was after Avengers. So you had Jeremy Renner was there and Samuel L. Jackson was there.
I hate Jeremy Renner.
I love Jeremy Renner. I gave him a kazoo.
Oh God, don't get in
here's the story. Yep.
Here we go.
Him a kazoo, so I'm cool. We're cool.
I want to believe he's a good person, and I'm going to continue to believe it. That is my truth.
Every time
You can't deny my truth, Anna. It's my truth.
I don't care about your feelings. Jeez.
He is a jerk in real life. I'm telling you. Outside of his celebrity bubble, when he's around other celebrities, maybe he's nice. But in real life, he is a complete jackass who won't pick up his things from school.
You know who's a good person?
Who?
Is Vincent D'Onofrio, because no matter what, I could always trust him to take the last piece of something on my tray. If I was like, I got to get rid of this, Vincent, bam, gone. True story.
I really hope they bring back, the Daredevil series. If it's on Hulu, I just wanted to bring it back because Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin, that was the role of his life. Like, he owned that part, and I am really hoping they somehow work it out to get it back because, God, I loved it.
I also did.
Stardust,
captivated me. I just like him in everything. All right, you want me to play this song? Odin?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right, it's called.
Jeremy, are you dying?
Jeremy, is Jeremy crying?
I'm laughing at this video Cecil just put on Twitter.
Oh, the one with the.
I just retweeted it.
Oops, lost the tune here.
I feel like I'm in an REM show. Cool.
Sorry, I just messed it up. I had it all tuned, and now I messed it up. That sounds good, right? All right. You ready?
I was born
Too bad.
ready.
It's happening anyway. Everything out of my mouth is a question. And every time that I fall down, I don't learn my lesson. How can I tell you goodbye when I never learned your name? Anything that I might think is already spoken. Anything that I might build is already broken. I get by watching the time fly, and I rarely think of you. But I have to climb every mountain that I see, and I had a bad breakup in the morning. Sometimes when I wake up, there's a thing I want to know, and it's where did you go? Every time I lose my path, the wind will start blowing. And every time I get afraid, the raven is crowing. I've been warned after I was scorned. Nobody helps me find my way. Anytime my light goes dark, I've learned to sleep there. And all the secrets I'm told, I've learned to keep there. I've seen quite a few unexplainable sights. And you are the greatest mystery. I have to climb every mountain that I see, and I had a bad breakup in the morning. Sometimes when I wake up, there's a thing I want to know, and it's where you go. Walking this road alone and hoping that the mess that part. It's fine. Anytime I see the sun, I wish it were raining. And everything that I have done, it all needs some changing. I could wait for my life to take shape. This time tomorrow I'll be gone. I have to climb every mountain that I see, and I had a bad breakup in the morning. Sometimes when I wake up, there's something I want to know, and it's where did you go?
Nice.
That's the song I wrote.
Here,
That was nice. I loved it.
I had you muted, and that's why I was clapping. I was like, "Oh crap!" But the best comment here is Jeremy Peterson says this needs to blare from Jeremy's cars as he and Odin are hooker hunting. Yes.
Yes.
I'll cut it
with
up.
his big wooden subwoofer in the back that he's probably got back there.
Someone says need to start a band with Odin, Doomcock, and Jesse. I'm about that.
We need a Fandom Menace soundtrack that needs
really
to go
do.
on it. That was great.
Thank you.
I mean,
That
we
was
got
really
all
good,
of the
Jesse.
instruments.
Thank you. That was awesome. Good job.
And EVS definitely will be on there with his singing. And
Oh yeah.
No, probably not. But yeah, that'd be horrible. I'm not going to get on there with real musicians who can actually sing. But I'm really impressed with Jeff.
Somebody sent me the "I Saved the Last Piece of George" for you, and that song just made me so happy. It brought me all the joy.
All right, guys, I got to go. I'm going on some crowdfunding comic show now called Crowdfunding Comics, and I promised I would do that. He cut in. I had to like hang up on him because I wanted to finish hearing Jesse's song. But thank you guys for being here. Odin, man, cheers. Thank you for having me on your channel.
Thank you for being here, man.
Appreciate it. All
Thanks
things
for coming in, EVS.
Hey, my pleasure. Anytime you guys need me, I am just a snap away. Okay.
All right, man. Have
All
a
right.
good one.
Bye,
Later,
guys.
EVS.
Thanks.
Night.
All right.
Dude.
Cool, dude.
Oh gosh.
All right,
So Odin, did you hear-
Spy24 wants Anna to sing.
All right.
I can't sing. I can't sing, guys. I'm not going to try. I don't want anyone's ears to bleed. It is not fun. And that's one of the things I always wanted. I always wanted to be able to sing, and I just can't. And you know how you're supposed, like, your mom is supposed to love you no matter what? Even she and, like, my dad, they're just like, don't do that.
Oh,
I can,
Oh, no.
that's really rough.
I can paint and draw, guys. That's about it.
Don't
I
want to
could
set up any false expectations. That's all.
When I was a kid,
That's
I
good
could've-
parenting.
I did it relentlessly. My sister hated it. I did it relentlessly, though, and eventually, somewhere around 16, I developed a voice. Just probably that 10,000 hours rule. I did it long enough that I got okay at it. So
Well, have you guys seen the little clip of Ed Sheeran? And he's like, this is what I used to sound like compared to now. And he's like, it really just takes practice.
I have not seen that clip.
It's so crazy how bad it ended.
I never knew who he was until he appeared on Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Yep.
I was like, who?
Who? Like theme song for The Hobbit.
Yeah, I never knew who he was.
Oh, okay. Now
Yeah.
I know him.
I mean,
Like Ice Fire.
Yeah.
Wait,
I-
he wrote
Heard
the
him on the
theme for
radio. If
Hobbit?
he's anywhere.
Like, I know who he is. I didn't know he did any of that stuff. Oh, that's interesting now.
Yeah.
Now I hate him.
He's really talented, but he just is like singing those like annoying pop songs right now because that's what makes him money.
He sings stuff to make ladies' panties wet.
Mm.
That's what he does.
Well, he's a ginger, so he needs all the help he can get.
Oh, shots fired.
I'm not saying anything bad about gingers. That's just an easy joke. Sorry, guys. Sorry if you're a ginger. Ginger's running my family, so I.
Ginger
No, I
lives
never-
matter, Anna. Okay.
Ginger side. We're all about
I
ginger
know,
side.
guys. Trust me. When I did my DNA testing, they're like, "Oh, you have like a 90% chance of spawning a ginger," and I was like, "Oh my goodness."
Spawning.
Well, because my aunt, she literally
Oh
looks
my
like
God! Seriously, did you just say spawn?
Yes.
You sound
That's
like
what the
I had
doctor
a
said to
student.
her, okay? That's what the doctor said to her.
I had a student, no lie, the other day, who essentially said that there are certain people who are genetically superior than others. Let's just say every person in that room was like, what the hell did you just say?
Did you not watch Twins?
That is the moment when it is actually acceptable to call someone a Nazi.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I think that you're embracing one of the core tenets of Nazism.
Yep. We spent an entire class trying to talk to him and let him know that, because he it wasn't just him, like,
Well, this is an argument.
because there's certain students that are you know always try and get stuff going. He legitimately thought and believed in it, and so it came to the point where like me and a biology teacher had to talk to him about like, dude, like you're way.
What was his argument, Odin?
I don't even. It was just a bad argument.
Oh, hey, World Clash just sent a super chat. Did you
I
see that?
see
Yeah.
that. World Class BSers, thank you so much, man. Hey guys, can't make the stream, but wanted to say hi. Well, thank you, Jeff. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much.
Good man, Jeff. Good man, Jeff. Look forward to meeting you in a couple weeks, buddy.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's gonna be great.
So,
I feel like I'm gonna need a stool just to shake Jeff's hand.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna need heavy. I talked to Jeremy about this a little bit last night, where I have I sometimes have a thing about me, because Jeff was talking. It was on the last one I popped into High Council, and he was talking about a night that they had stayed out,
drinking.
and his tolerance and all that. And I have this problem where sometimes I get insecure about my frat boy status and think I can hang when I can't. And so I'm just gonna need the people who may or may not be around that night to make sure I don't get any stupid illusions of that ilk.
Yeah, I mean, that's like I told Jesse, like, everybody knows my stance on this. And so, I mean, I don't really fight with people over it. Like, if that's what you're going to do, like, I've been in that situation too many times in my life. Alcohol always wins the argument. Every time that it's me or alcohol always wins. So I've just deferred to just go, I don't even want to be in the fight with it. So,
Jeremy, do you
so
have
somebody else can.
issues about your value next to alcohol?
Oh, absolutely. When it comes to alcohol, it always wins. I'm always second place when it comes to alcohol.
At
So I've
some
just
point in
accepted
my
that.
life,
So.
I'm not sure when it'll happen, but at some point I will choose you over alcohol.
So that would mean like what? I don't understand
There might
that.
be like 50 other times. There may be 50 other times where I will choose alcohol over you, but at some point in our lives, I will give that to you. I will at least one night. I'll be
That's
like,
the worst compliment ever, but thank you.
One day there will be one time when you, a human, will take.
Wait, Odin, you don't drink either, huh?
I don't.
And Gary, I know that you don't.
Nope. Yeah.
Never
Alright,
been
so
drunk.
Maybe it's like the Doctor Strange equation at the end of Endgame. It's like 1 in 6 million chances they have to beat Thanos.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing.
Wait, did you guys all do that little thing that was going around where if you just click on this website, it'll just tell you you were sacrificed for Thanos or you were spared by Thanos?
No.
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 I've heard of it.
What?
I heard of
Oh,
it.
I
but-
survived. I was so happy. Me and my best friend survived. Everyone else died. Let me find it and I'll send it to you guys and you guys can all tell me.
Yes.
Did you survive the snap? Did Thanos kill you?
Did Thanos kill you? I was slain
I was
by
slain.
Thanos.
Yes, I was slain.
For the good
Yes,
of the
yeah,
universe.
Exactly. Wished upon a vlog. She only said might. She only said might, Jeremy. So
right.
even the compliment was half-assed.
Jerry, Jesse, find out if you died.
I posted
All
the
right,
link in.
I
For,
died.
for anyone that wants to play at home, I just posted the link in the actual chat. Find out if you've died. Were you
I
slain for the
lived.
good of the
Who else
universe?
was with me?
You
Who
lived?
else was fighting Thanos? Yeah, I lived.
Ugh.
Whatever.
I'm done. I'm gone. So,
You're dead?
Yep, I'm dead. It's over for me.
Oh, damn, Maloney
glad.
survived.
On my phone.
Everybody just subscribed to Anna at this point.
I know,
Because,
right?
I'm the only one
everyone alive.
It's not like everyone else in the universe is already subscribing to her. I mean,
That's true.
I pissed a lot of people off with my last video, so I'm probably everyone's just gonna unsub.
Hey, well, I would like to say that it's been a rough day, but we're finally at positive subs for the day. I'm at 3. Positive 3
Boom,
finally.
baby.
Climbed out of
What's
that
going
hole.
on? What's going on, Jeremy? Like,
I don't know, but people are pissed, so I'm gonna keep making
did
videos that
you-
piss them off. So.
what's the last video you did?
I think it was the Jordan Peele video that they got mad at because I was basically like Jordan Peele hates white people because he said white men aren't allowed in his movie.
I made a rebuttal video today.
How did that one go for you?
Well, YouTube algorithm hates me right now because none of my videos. The only video that has done well over the last few days was mine on Alita, which normally isn't the ones that do well. But the Alita fan base is strong and passionate. But right now I'm at 864 views, 125 likes to 23 dislikes. So.
Well, and it feels like that Jordan Peele video got demonetized. It got 17,000 views and it's got 2,400 upvotes to only 20 or 200 downvotes. But
You're at 84% on my vidIQ, which puts you in yellow. It's not bad though. You're not in the red territory with likes to dislikes and everything.
So, but yeah, I don't know. I think people are done with Geeks and Gamers. It's over. We're gonna have to close up shop pretty soon. So.
That's tragic.
Okay, I just sent the link to Jeff and Ivan to see if they lived.
Ha!
Okay.
Can somebody send it to Ethan so we can see if he lives or not?
Oh, come on, Ethan lived. Everyone knows that.
Ethan lives, yeah.
He's
I'm
got
gonna
to
have
finish.
to-
He's
He
got
lives
to
a
finish
charmed
Cyberpunk.
life,
I
that
mean,
one.
come on.
Let's see. Yeah, I clicked on it again just to see if there was a possibility that I lived.
Did
but
you?
no, I'm still dead.
No.
I'm alive and well, guys.
I was slain.
Yep, I'm dead.
Well,
Refresh.
Never
So,
that's
Slain.
good.
Never rub it in.
Slain. Ah. It keeps saying I'm spamming the refresh. No.
It's never gonna happen. I wonder if it's per IP address.
It probably
so-
is. And you know what? It's
Probably.
probably
I don't know, I'm
it's
definitely
probably
on, like,
tracking
all of my
us.
devices.
It's probably the government tracking us.
Probably. Seems reasonable.
Are we gonna get it? Oh, sorry. Are we gonna get an SJW Twilight Zone for real?
Oh
Really?
no!
Mother.
Well, did you watch Black Mirror?
Black
Yes,
Mirror? Yeah.
Black Mirror's amazing.
It might not be SJW.
It might not be.
That was
Come on,
that was
Just
kind of
might
the
be
point.
political.
That was the kind of the point I made with my video is that like with Jordan Peele at the very least, if you read his interviews, he doesn't like take really. I mean, you know, kind of where he stands. But for example, he was talking about his movie Us, and he was trying to say how basically both sides, all sides, need to instead of looking at each other and pointing, look at themselves. And I was like, I think that's a good message, personally.
It's a good message, but then they're
It's not-
remaking
yeah.
classic Twilight Zones. You don't need to do that.
Oh no, trust me. I don't think it needs to be remade. I don't think it needs to be remade at all.
Guys,
So
Ivan lived.
Ivan lived.
Oh,
Oh,
of
that's
course he
good.
did. The wall will be
That's 'cause he-
completed finally.
So far, it's just me and Ivan.
He'll live to be locked out. That's kind of messed up. But,
I'm trying to
you
see
know.
if Mecca lived as well.
she was in the chat earlier.
Yes, she was.
Oh, cool.
I know.
Still
I
there,
asked
Mecca?
I did have I don't remember, it was maybe on my last live stream or maybe on a comment somewhere, and I had someone else be like, "Oh, you, Anna, and Mecca should do a live stream together sometime." So
No
I've
shit.
been saying that for a long time.
I know.
watch it.
You do have the most like insane schedules, though.
Mine is calming down. I'm not traveling so much right now. Mine is pretty calm.
Mine, I actually I have a stream going tomorrow, which is why there was all this chaos beforehand of trying to get it to work. It's going to be at 7 a.m. my time, but the reason why is because I'm doing it with an Australian person,
Nice.
I'm doing it with an Irish person, and I'm doing it also with someone who's American but is has Brazilian, like is from Brazil. So
I know exactly who every single person is just by your.
it's Hey Viv. So Hey Viv is going to be there. She is my Brazilian representative, but she's here in the United States. So I also have Lethal Lightning from Australia, my Aussie, and then I have Wished Upon a Vlog, Julie, who I did a live stream with a couple of weeks ago, I think, about a couple weeks ago, and we're calling it the League of Nations. And so once a month we're gonna try and rotate, and it's gonna be us talking about issues, and we're literally talking from perspectives all across the world. So
Wow.
we're gonna see how it
That's
goes.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I have
Good stuff.
a feminist, an Australian feminist that we talked about making some videos together. The first one we want to make is sort of is going to be like a parody one where we basically embody the worst stereotypes of being a feminist and like an anti-SJW. And that'll be fun. But then we actually want to follow it up with a legit like video or live stream where we can actually hash out some of these issues. So
Very nice.
That sounds good.
yeah, those haters are bringing me. She came in from was one of the hater people is how we found each other, and so yeah,
Excellent.
those are words. Those were definitely words.
Words.
I just make sounds sometimes.
Yeah. I got you there. You got to fill air. You got to fill the air. So
I
Hey,
do.
people
And speaking
understand my sounds.
yeah, speaking of filling the air, Gary, I heard that you have shirts now. Is this true?
yeah, I've got shirts if somebody wants to rock the international symbol of nerds with broken glasses. I don't even know if people know that anymore, but the taped glasses. Somebody emailed me and told me I ripped off their thing, their logo, and I shot them back the logo I actually did rip off, which was for a porn company from the 80s.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, no, I actually stole from these guys, asshole. So kiss my ass.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. And it was a pair of sunglasses in that Ray-Ban sunglasses with the little lines in them and stuff. It was super 80s, but yeah.
Yeah.
This is why me and Gary are friends.
Yes.
I see that you use Teespring as well. Their higher quality stuff is awesome. Their premium stuff feels great.
Yes.
Thanks. Oh, yes.
This is actually the one I'm wearing. This is an Odin's Baby Blog shirt. This is a Teespring shirt.
Nice.
My wife.
I gotta
my
watch
wife
it on the
designed
delay.
design. I'm very proud of her.
Merch is doing really well for Geeks and Gamers. I'm happy about
It
that.
must be.
So it's we just made our second huge purchase that we're going to be replenishing our store and expanding our store, and it's that along with this book that I'm supposedly going to be writing very soon. the author who might be watching right now. That this whole thing is huge, man. I mean, it's at some point all of you are going to get reached out to if you don't want to be involved in it, you don't have to, but you obviously can be quoted, questions, things like that about it. But
You don't want them to talk to me.
yeah, no. But
Do they want to be evangelized? Because that might happen.
I can make up something good.
I don't even need to make it up.
but yeah,
Gary,
lot
you
of
gave
cool
me
stuff
too many
going on, so-
options. There's so many
Yeah,
options.
I know. I got to refine that a little bit. I want to look crazy. I'm just like, let's just put everything up there. Yay! It's not a good idea.
Do I want the tri-blend or the premium? Oh my goodness.
Dude, don't be. No, I'll
Yeah.
give you a shirt.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
You get some employment
doing
first.
it.
I'm gonna call your parents.
We're gonna.
This is irresponsible. Don't let him. But no, I'll give you
All right,
one.
Premium.
yeah. And I'm reminded by the chat because I just saw
XL.
Stephanie say something. I do still need to send her a shirt and some of the other mods a shirt. I have coupon codes. I'm getting Siobhan to get on that right now because I clearly will forget. So
What color?
That's a
is
great.
this?
Can I got if any of my mods are. I know a couple are in there. When I get back, I'm gonna be taking care of you guys. I'm gonna be traveling straight for like 2 weeks. So
That's exciting.
Nice.
Italy?
yes, Italy. For
Oh,
the first time, going to Sicily, and then straight to
Awesome.
Star Wars Celebration. Right
Oh,
when I
wow.
get back, yeah, I land for a day and then off again. So
so you bring your souvenirs?
yes. What should I bring?
Wine.
Chocolate.
Chocolate?
No nuts. Like
some
just
Romans?
regular chocolate. No, I
Pure-
don't like.
Okay, here, Anna. Here's a test.
I will bring chocolate.
Anna,
I
here.
will
I
bring
only like
chocolate.
milk chocolate. Only
And-
milk
He wants
chocolate.
wine. He
Anna.
wants wine.
What was that,
Anna,
Jesse?
Anna, do you
Wine.
Wine
Wine and alcohol.
Yes,
I'll-
Odin. I
I'll-
only like milk chocolate.
Anna, do you
On it.
do you hate dark chocolate?
Yes, I hate dark chocolate.
Are you
That's not
racist?
chocolate.
Racist.
Somebody get that
No.
soundbite right there.
Hmm?
She's all.
I found my
What?
female
I didn't say
twin.
anything.
I found my female twin without the beard. I'm
You guys are
crying.
disgusting.
Hey, if I was a
Right.
dude, I'd 100% be able to grow a beard. My dad, I remember I couldn't say shave when I was little, so I called it taving. And one of my favorite things to do was when he was taving was to go, 'cause some guys don't do this, but my dad did it where he fills up the sink with warm water so he
Yeah.
can like clean off his razor. And so I would get the foam and I would draw on his back with it.
Oh,
And it was like
and
my
adorable.
favorite part of the day was when my dad was taving, but he would literally like just shave around his beard to clean it up. Literally in an hour, he'd have to like it'd be growing back because we're Portuguese, so our hair grows like crazy. So if I was a dude, I'd have an intense beard, Odin.
Nice.
Someone we could be.
Serious beard. That's good. I like stories about good dads too, because we don't hear any.
My
Oh
dad's
my God,
awesome.
the best.
I
Yeah,
love my dad.
that's
he's a-
brilliant. I love that.
He's one of those. He is probably the smartest person that I've ever met. So, well, he's close. He loves learning and he loves encouraging me to learn. So,
See, there's good dads. Despite what Hollywood says, there's still
Yeah.
good dads out there.
my dad was awesome.
My dad was amazing. My mother was like the embodiment of evil.
Both of my parents rock. So
Yeah.
I love my family. I
That
have
sounded
nothing but
so-
kind things to say.
I love my family as well.
I do love my parents, though. They're great.
so very separate. I love that.
My oldest sister and I are so close.
Gary, is this Heather Gray that you went with for the main color?
Geez, I don't know, man. I just kind of like flipped through there. I'm like, that looks good.
Is it Heather
As
Gray
the main
or is
color,
it
it's supposed to be
black?
black for the main
is-
yeah.
So it
And they're
is
supposed to say
black.
nerdrotic on the back. And it's supposed to
Okay.
be like the softer t-shirt, so it's
Okay, this one didn't
better-
have.
Can you
better on
guys
your
get
skin.
baseball tees? Because I like to wear baseball tees. Because I'm cold and short sleeves just don't do it.
Teespring doesn't have a lot of long sleeve options. They do have some, I think.
Yeah.
Some because they have the hoodie option. It's in the hoodie. option.
yeah. They have a couple in the
Yeah.
but yeah, no like spiders. Yeah.
Baseball tees.
I do think that my Mindless Entertainment logo would look excellent on a hoodie, so I got to get me one of those.
It would.
I'm up on.
I'd get one.
Well,
Ooh,
you
there's a
you
cool-
can. It's available to you.
Then
I just
Okay.
haven't purchased one yet. I have T-shirts, but I haven't purchased my own hoodies yet. But you totally can. So Yeah.
I'm so on top of that. And you buy some
If
merch.
you want a
to
nice
rep when I get
t-shirt,
over there.
I recommend mine only because mine's going to be the cheapest.
I have the cheapo options.
I don't
available.
believe in price gouging like these other capitalists in here.
I have the cheap option available on my Teespring as well. Thank you very much. But I also have the nicer options if you like quality and not, itching when you wear shirts.
But no, here's the thing. I have the premium tee, but I charge only $16.
Guys, I have one even
Is it
better.
because you don't like
I don't
product?
have t-shirts that you have to pay for. You can just imagine it. So it's
There you go. Just pretend it's an
imagination.
Anna shirt. Yeah.
I am actually imagining exactly what I want Anna to draw for my T-shirt. So.
I was working on it last night, Jess. I was.
What, you were? Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah. I'm not doing realistic though. I'm doing like an animated style.
That's fine.
I'll
Stylized.
send the artist the style that I think is gonna work well, so that way you can like look at that and I'm gonna emulate it kind of.
I trust
Anna,
you.
can you draw an 8-mile Odin?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you have to explain
yeah.
what that character is supposed to look like. Are you just supposed to?
Are you kidding me? Did you not watch
I
the
didn't watch
live
that
stream
episode.
yesterday?
I watched parts of it.
All right, well that's 8-mile Odin with
I
the
was
hood.
painting Yoda's face though, and I had to film myself. So
Yeah.
I have
Woman's
to.
busy. She's too busy for you, Odin. All right. She's too important for you.
That is true. This is true. She's like
She's
Yeah,
counting subscribers all day.
She
I mean,
is.
that's
That's
busy.
Right as they go up, and you can like count
Yeah.
the numbers. Just 1, 2, 3. Oh, there you go.
No, I knew that I had a problem because I was just like, I got bummed out like a week ago because I was like, gosh, damn, I must be doing something wrong because I didn't get like 1,000 subscribers in one day today. And then I thought,
poor baby. Oh god.
the most first world problem I've ever thought of.
I'm in such a rut. I've gotten like 10 new subscribers this week. Like that's it. I'm in such a rut. Oh my
Shoot.
god.
Like I said, let's see.
What's going on right now? That's interesting.
We're at Geeks and Gamers is at a grand total today of 6 new subscribers.
Oh man.
What?
7 new subscribers.
I'm wondering if there's something going on with the algorithm. That's
There always is. YouTube
That's
sucks.
impossible.
Yeah, 6
Jeremy?
new subscribers today.
My videos, it's weird. Like my videos have been doing pretty well, and then
I'm
I've
just
been doing
past our little secret goal. Well, we're good.
Oh.
Our stuff.
I don't
I
like
gotta-
secrets.
I
I don't
gotta
like
do a
I don't allow
video.
secrets on my channel. What was that?
I gotta do a better video because my first one failed the challenge, and I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed right now. We're just bad people.
Okay, today I'm at 15.
Huh?
I'm at 15 today, but I haven't put a video out yet.
Okay. Oh, subs? Oh, well.
Yeah. I'm
See,
going to
I-
put out my part 2 of my Yoda painting.
Oh, that'll be good. That'll be very
The
good.
one positive I can say is that I have not gone negative in like 4 months.
That's good.
I haven't had Geeks and Gamers hasn't had a negative day since we started, really. I mean, back in the, like I said, since I took over the channel back in the beginning of the year last year, we haven't had a negative day, but we were flirting with it today.
Didn't you say you had a negative day when you came out as a pedophile lover?
No,
It was
Leaving
God.
subs.
I don't know if it was straight up pedophilia. I think it was just Mambla.
good lord.
Oh, man, I'm gonna give you
day
another
I-
super chat. I really demonetized your.
Thank you, Titus.
The day that I made the James Gunn video where I guess
Yes,
I just said I'm just gonna stop bitching about James Gunn and be excited for Guardians 3. That's when everybody got mad at me, but lost a lot of subs. But like I said, every day, every channel loses subs every single day.
Yeah.
If you have any following, you are going to lose subs. The key is to do you net gain subs? Do you pick up more new subs? Because every single person on this channel, you're going to lose subs today. Anna, you were at like negative 30 earlier. I don't know if you looked at it, but you had lost 30 because people were unsubbing over your Zack Snyder video. It happens. I was at negative 35 earlier today for the day. Just
Dude,
because
why are you watching my stuff?
I watch everybody's numbers. I watch every channel's numbers.
Oh, so
I
you're
watch
watching mine?
everybody. I watch
Why
everybody.
you don't get anything done? Why you don't get anything done, Jeremy?
Jeremy,
You're
what?
rude, child.
What?
Hold
What'd you
on.
say?
She said, "I'm on camera."
I like to
That's
eat
what I
on
heard.
camera.
It's ice cream. Don't judge me. I said this is why you don't get anything done because you're too busy paying attention to everyone else and you're not doing your work.
Nobody.
Touché.
What? How haven't I gotten done?
You said you don't have any time.
Dang.
In every single video, you say, I don't have any time. I don't have any time.
I don't. But
Whoa.
Whoa. Checking other channels' numbers and seeing what their channel is doing, it tells me, okay, if that channel is getting a lot of subs, that means their content is good for the algorithm. Therefore, I need to cover whatever they're covering. That's part of work. So I looked at you, and remember we talked about this last night about the Zack Snyder stuff, and I shared that video with you. And I saw, because I told you, every time I make a Zack Snyder video, I lose subs. So I decided, hey, let's make another Zack Snyder video so I can piss everybody off. But I actually,
everyone in Zack Snyder. The only good movie that I think is even decent that's worth watching is 300, and that's because it's an
and
actual.
Even that one hasn't aged well. It's for me. I used to love that movie. I watched it again like a couple years ago, and I was like, I can't watch this anymore.
Okay, I can watch it because I'm a straight woman and I find that very visually appealing. But
Yes, truth.
yeah. But the stupid owl movie, and then I don't know if you guys like Watchmen. I hated Watchmen. I was in the theater going like, this is one of the worst experiences of my life. I would rather watch The Last Jedi than watch Watchmen.
As a straight woman, you didn't like Mr. Manhattan, Dr. Manhattan?
No.
God. No, don't do it for me.
Yeah, he's a little above average. He's a little way above average. But
which means he's way above the above average Jeremy.
Jeremy, use vidIQ. I don't know if you're on Google Chrome at all, but there's an app called vidIQ, and you can look at your stats and everybody else's stats within your page.
Oh, okay.
I'll show it to you.
Yeah, I'll check that out. Yeah, but I loved Watchmen. Watchmen is
I did too.
A lot of people are born in it.
Watchmen, that has nothing to do with it because I really can't stand when there's love stories or sex scenes in movies that are unnecessary. I just can't. But with Watchmen, like it's man, it's not a masterpiece, but it's pretty damn close. I love Watchmen. Rorschach was so well done. The tone, the soundtrack, the visual imagery of that movie, everything was just spot on. Gary, are you with me?
I am on this one. I apologetically so. I love the 4-hour version a lot. I know, and I'm like kind of a Watchmen comic purist. I don't like how they changed the ending, but then everything worked for me. The movie just came out 10 years too soon. It should have never been put out in 2007 because it's the deconstruction of the superhero. If it came out now, it'd be way more applicable. Zach was probably the best person to do it. But that was after I was it's going to make no sense, but I was totally against this movie coming out. I think Watchmen is sacred to me, but they've already desecrated it. So I'm like, whatever. And I ended up enjoying it. I saw it with a bunch of comic book artists, and they all liked it. I liked it. We didn't think we would. I thought I was so negative going in that movie. I'm like, this is going to suck. And I understand why people don't like it. I mean, it's not a happy movie. There's no likable characters at all, but that's kind of how the comic is.
Sucks though. God.
The ending, you couldn't have done a giant Kraken back then. I mean,
so
like
don't
a big
make the movie. That's what I would say.
But Rorschach was done so well by Haley Joel. What the hell was his name again?
He's the guy who was in the Friday the 13th or the Nightmare on Elm Street reboot. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Jackie Earl Haley.
Jack Earl Haley. Yeah, he was great.
Yeah.
He was great as Rorschach, and that's probably what sold it for me. So, and
that and Negan was in it. As the comedian. So
yeah.
I
like
love
bad
Watchmen.
stuff. I like bad stuff. I tell this people on the channel. I love Con Air. I like Watchmen. I like Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance.
Con Air is a different story, though, man. Con Air is Nicolas Cage at his best.
I will not call Watchmen a bad movie that I like. I think Watchmen is a damn good movie that I like. Con Air is a bad movie that I like, but it's an intentional bad movie.
I've never seen it.
Con Air?
Put the bunny back in the box.
No. Oh, don't butcher the line. Put the bunny down.
Put the bunny down.
I think I was messing with because the other day I was saying that to EVS. But John Malkovich was fantastic in that film.
Yes.
Yep, John Cusack, John Malkovich. Yeah, it's got a great cast.
Yeah.
I have a kitten.
Your kitten is nothing compared to my couch dog.
My cat is named Lando Calrissian.
I have a couch dog named Willow.
No way, really? That's great.
And his brother is
All right, well, this is Willow Wash. Willow,
Oh, okay.
named after Buffy's Willow. Wash,
Oh.
because of Wash from Firefly.
Yep.
Willow
Firefly.
Wash.
Don't Wash.
And then I have River Sophia right behind me, River, because of
Oh.
River Tam.
So
Aw.
you're a Whedon head. Oh, that's
I-
good.
I am.
Yeah. Buffy's my
love-
favorite all-time show.
Buffy
so,
was
yeah.
fantastic. I love it so much. I love Dollhouse. Oh my God. Dollhouse was
I
great.
heard the first season of Dollhouse was really good. I never
agree.
watched it, but I heard the first season was excellent. And
It's good. It kind of goes off the rails, but it was better because the concept is ridiculous. The fact that he pulled it off shows
it's
how
amazing.
smart the guy was.
It was amazing.
I ran across a video yesterday about the HD transfer of Buffy the Vampire. I was like, God, I want a Blu-ray of it someday.
Wait, we're
and I
talking
heard
about
that,
Buffy?
yes, and there's an HD transfer done, but they botched the job. It looks
What?
terrible,
Oh, no.
and we're never gonna get another one.
What?
Like that's it, unless Disney does it. It took 5 years to do it. To remaster things takes an insane amount of time and money. That's why you're not seeing it done that much anymore.
So apparently, the main reason why they've never done it for Babylon 5 is because I guess it's a Warner Brothers property, and Warner Brothers had this like idea that this show was done, like they were done with it, they were past it. It was never going to make them any more money, and so they've never invested in that because they're like no one would buy it. They're just convinced that no one would buy it, and so that's the reason they've never done it. So.
And like people in my chat, because I've never seen it all the way through, and I'm going to fix that later this year. But that people in my chat cannot stop talking about that.
Yeah.
I'm sure Mecca's in here; she loves that show.
Oh my God.
I'm watching through it for the first time right now. Actually,
It's an ending too that fits because like when there's certain series when they end where you're just like, really?
Yeah.
Like for example, How I Met Your Mother. It's like
Oh my
way
God.
way
Stupid.
too long. And then because it went on way too long, the ending sucked. Like even if the ending was like planned from the beginning, had they done it like 5 seasons earlier, it probably would have been effective. But because they give you like extra 5 seasons of crap, you're like, okay, so you
where you end up so much more invested in every other woman he meets.
Yes, exactly right.
Like there should have been
Except for the girl that didn't like Star Wars.
What? Oh,
The one that he almost married that didn't like Star Wars.
yeah, that would have been a problem.
That's a problem.
But
Listen,
but luckily Buffy doesn't have that.
my first
Buffy-
wife is my first wife because she didn't like comics. No lie.
Oh no.
What are you doing?
Sorry to sound cold.
Dan Maloney, thank you. Says Odin's Movie Blog, Geeks and Gamers, Nerdrotic, Mecha Random, wished upon a vlog, that Star Wars girl. I just shared all of your channels, including Mindless Entertainment. Thank you
Thank you
for
very much.
that.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate that. And you guys need to understand that like that's the type of stuff that helps all of us, sharing our content, our videos, telling people about us. Word of mouth is powerful. Just if you're telling one person about us, if you enjoy our content, we really appreciate that. So thank you so much for that, Dan.
Absolutely. And let me get to because there was one person, Pin Drop has been waiting for an hour since he dropped his super chat. So Pin Drop, thank you again for a super chat. He says there's no names at the bottom, so it's not real. Yes, you are correct. That's unfortunately that's one of the ways. I'm gonna have it set up at one point because I'm pretty sure I can, where it's literally the Hangouts window, so it's gonna look like it's a Hangout. Only it's gonna be able to have like the pop-ups whenever someone subscribes or drops a chat, etc. And also.
That's cool.
So that's
You need to teach me to do these things. I'm not good at
can.
technology.
I can. It's a tough like at first it's like, oh my God, what the hell am I doing? But then once you understand it, it's good. The one issue that I'm still having is the fact that it's almost always on YouTube's end when it comes to how much bitrate you choose for your encoder. Sometimes YouTube's like, nah, I don't like that. Nah, I don't like that. And so sometimes,
we gotta that's what we gotta talk about. And
yeah. That's what I figured.
Oh man,
when I was seeing your stream, I'm like, he's having some bitrate issues.
I'm still having them. I'm having them with Hangouts now. I was it got when we talked. I went back and looked over my last couple of months of live streams, and they looked like crap. I'm like, yeah, I need new internet. And you'd think being in San Francisco, I'd have like great internet. No,
Yeah.
it's
Oh no. When I lived there, it was like the slowest thing because there's only that like one tower
Yep.
for everyone.
And everything's above ground too. We don't. Yeah.
That's right.
So.
I would recommend if you ever get a chance to, because I just switched over to it in the fall, actually. No, yeah, like around November. It's anytime you have the option to get fiber, get fiber, because you get the same upload and download speed. It's the same. So I have a 300 meg up, 300 meg down, and I'm paying the same that I was paying for like maybe 70 to 80 down and 30 up.
So all your videos upload in like 3 seconds.
Oh yeah.
That's amazing.
Seriously,
You wanna hear a sad
I get
story?
home, I record, let's say I do a 15-minute video. It takes me like maybe even less than 5 minutes to edit, export, make a thumbnail, and upload.
Oh shit.
Fiverr,
Takes me
dude, I'm
half
telling
hour.
you.
I am
No, guys. Mecha was slain by Thanos.
No!
Oh, Mecha. Join the club. Join the fallen, my friend. Join the
So
fallen.
far, it's just me and Ivan that have survived.
Of course.
Mhm.
Thanos likes brown people.
yeah. That's right.
So that's
But
what I
yes,
was-
Yeah, I'm like 10 miles. Well, no, 20 or 30 miles away from all the companies that create all this stuff. And yeah, there's no fiber here in San Francisco.
Oh no! Well,
Oh my
hopefully
God.
with this 5G that's supposed to be coming out this year, next year, maybe that changes the game a little bit. But
Yep.
you
I
know.
got the gigabit, and it didn't help at all. It's I'm paying extra money for shite. So
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's absolutely insane because hold on, CJ says, "Crap, to me 3 megabits is fast as hell."
yeah.
I know that's the one thing I'm like, because like beforehand it would take me forever, to upload, and now it's just it's so great. Because actually, when I first got the new computer and I had the internet set up, for some reason it wasn't like uploading quickly, and I was like, oh my god, what? I just paid all this, and all of a sudden I realized, oh, I needed to update my my BIOS or whatever it was, my drivers, and then all of a sudden it was like, yeah, so a video, let's say I do a 20-minute video, it'll upload in like less than 30 seconds.
That's amazing.
Now,
That's amazing.
processing still takes the same amount of time because that's on YouTube's end, but yeah, it's awesome. So Fiverr, I highly recommend because you get, again, that same upload download speed, which is great because especially for streaming.
Oh God, yeah. That would be-
I'm all over it when I get back. Hey, I got to run. I got to go pack. So
No problem.
that's a terrible problem. But thank you guys. It's great hanging out with Jesse and I suppose Jeremy too. And of course Anna. And everybody give Odin super chats if you can.
Do it.
If you can,
Thank you.
because it really does help. And he came and helped me. He's got a big heart, and the Fandom Menace rules. I mean, yeah, it really does. I can't wait to meet you guys. This is going to be so much fun. I'm almost looking forward to that more than Italy. That sounds so sad, but it's true. It's true.
You're gonna have
Enjoy
a great
Italy.
I
Enjoy.
will.
Go see a church
everybody-
for me.
I will. I'll try not to burn up when I step inside. So,
Gary.
Oh,
Gary,
yes, sir.
call me when you leave. 'Cause I want to talk to you about Doomcock.
Yeah. I'll call you
right now.
I'll
I mean, you
call
call
you
me
in a
right
little
now.
bit.
Right now.
I'll just mute if you
Do
have
it.
time, but if not, we can do it later.
Call me now. Do it.
He always
Yeah,
does this. Jeremy always has to do this at some point in a live stream when someone leaves. He's gotta be like, "Call me later." It's like his own weird version of validation.
No, we only got 24 hours for Doomcock to figure this out, so we've got to hurry. So
Yeah.
just validation.
Yeah. I'll call you. I'll call you in a few. Wait, just finish the stream and I'll call you when
And
you're
also,
done.
Gary, were you going
Bye,
to try
bye.
and do a stream after you
Bye.
pack, or are you done for the night?
I'm gonna probably do one later tonight.
Cool. Keep me posted
Yeah.
because I'm.
Oh, dude, yeah. If you want to come on, come
I'm
on.
gonna
If
be. I'm
anybody wants
gonna
to
be
come on,
leaving
they
soon
can come
myself
on.
because I promised my juniors because they're junior promise tonight, so I'm gonna go chaperone for a little bit. But after I get back,
So sweet.
Yeah, I'll be on in a couple hours and I'll send you all a link. All
Perfect.
are welcome. No,
Perfect.
don't feel obligated, but if you want to come on,
Hey, that reminds
Certainly.
me of a song, Gary.
what song?
All are welcome in this place. It's a church song, just for
It's a
you.
church song. I was like,
Just
that's
for you.
like the one song I don't know. Oh, that's why. No, I'm just kidding.
Let us
I went to
build
Sunday
a
school.
house where love can dwell. I hate the song actually, but it just reminded me of it.
I like Jesse's song. Jesse, that song was really good.
Thank you.
It was.
I hope to hear that again someday. So
Thanks. I'm gonna try to get a better, like a real quality recording of it at some point. So
excellent. I
and then
look
maybe
forward
shoot a
to it.
music video. I don't know. Why not?
Yes. I mean, if
Yeah.
Brie Larson can do it, I mean,
I was just thinking that.
Right?
and you can actually sing and actually play. So
Bam. I'd love to get some inspiration. So if anyone has any ideas, if that conjures up any
Chuck
ideas.
Wendig.
Oh my god.
water
soy
What?
boys.
What?
Soy boys.
for your
if you have any
for your music video, water. You have to have
Real
water.
ideas, like thematic concept for how I
Water, simple with
Right?
water.
No, don't. He's not even saying water correctly.
The last time I shot him, I was on a horse. So
Do
you gotta do better than that.
an inspired song about Raylo, but use Radiohead's "Creep" for your inspiration.
There you
I
go.
am gonna do that. We already talked
I
about
said
like
this
that.
before.
Ooh.
You need to do that.
Even
All
better.
right, so I
And
don't
just have
get sucked into
Kylo
another
be like,
conversation.
I'm a creep, I'm a
Yes,
weirdo.
Gary, go, leave. Gary, leave.
Bye, bye, Anna. Bye, Jesse. Bye, Jeremy.
Bye.
Thanks again. No, what you need to do is you need to turn it into a song about who lives and who dies from Thanos' snap. That's what you do.
I can just write that song, guys. I can just write a bunch of nerd songs. It's going to be a song about specifically the Fandom Menace, and everyone who clicks it is going to get a line about whether they died or whether they lived. It's
Yeah.
gonna be really
Jeremy, have you gone to make your phone call yet, or are you still listening?
I'm listening.
Dude, we need to get back to sharing the music video.
yeah.
I'm not gonna say it publicly right now, but I've got a plan on the music video.
Okay.
So
Bye.
yeah,
Cool.
I think that ship has sailed in terms of that particular upload.
Okay.
Because I mean, look, it's creeping up to 100,000 views, but
Nice.
whatever happened, it really stunted whatever happened. And again, the video's been shared more than any video. What are you posting, Jesse, or what do you got?
My friend is at WonderCon, and she got a bunch of us buttons to wear to Endgame.
Cool.
They say, I totally support your avenging. Very
But I
excited.
mean that video has been shared more than any video in the history of the channel, yet the views aren't there. I mean, there's videos that have gotten 300,000-400,000 views, and this video has been shared far more than those videos. The like to dislike ratio, the comments, I really think that
Mhm.
whenever you upload a video and you take that video down in the same exact video, like nothing, if we would have added a second to it, it probably would have changed things, like anything. But when you delete a video and then re-upload the same exact video within the next 30 minutes, something happened. So
And also, to be fair, because I think I saw Mecca make a comment earlier, and I think the timelines match up. I think there is something going on with the algorithm because like 2 weeks ago, like 2.5 weeks ago, the channel was doing like gangbusters. Like, it was insane. Hers was the same. It sounds like everyone else's around 2 weeks ago was around the same too. And now all of a sudden, all of us have reached this like slowness. So I'm wondering if there's something else going on, something nefarious.
Oh,
well, I mean, there's no doubt the Captain Marvel stuff was definitely king of the algorithm, and there was no doubt that something happened.
Yeah.
And that's changed that. Obviously, the news cycle has slowed down a lot.
Yeah.
So it's a game, I mean, we can't. If you're going to obsess over numbers as a YouTuber, that's just part of it. I finally have gotten to a point where I'm not really obsessing over numbers like I was, and I'm saying like in the past just few weeks is where I finally I've really taken my foot off the gas pedal on the channel lately. I mean, I don't know if people notice it, but I mean, I don't notice much because I'm doing so many other things. But you can just like look at PewDiePie, man. PewDiePie's got 91 million subs, and his channel, again, for anybody else.
Jeremy, I just want you to know, I finally subscribed to him.
About damn time. About
Lord.
damn time.
Well, I saw more Pug stuff, and I was like, okay, fine.
Titus Mauler.
Well, you should be subscribed.
Titus Mauler is perfect. Is the algorithm something like the Supreme Intelligence? That's a Captain Marvel reference.
yeah.
You should be subscribed to PewDiePie just because. Like, it's bigger than PewDiePie at this
Just
point.
because.
I haven't. Look, I'll be honest with you. That's just not a thing I follow. All the drama surrounding it is not something I follow. It's not something that has a particular strong interest to me, and so I don't subscribe and I don't give a crap.
But don't you care that YouTube is more about independent creators than big corporations?
I do, but that doesn't mean I'm going to subscribe to PewDiePie.
That's the whole he represents the end of a small
He is a
creator being
symbol.
overtaken.
He's like Batman. He's a symbol.
Yeah.
Anyone can be PewDiePie.
Lord, King, and God of the of the private YouTubers, and he doesn't need my help. That's the bottom line. He doesn't do anything for me.
You gotta do your
so he
part,
doesn't
okay?
need my help.
Yeah, do your
Yeah,
part.
he actually does. He actually does. He does a
One
lot
second,
for
though. One second, though. This is the other pin. It says I survived the snap, and now I'm really sad because I can't wear it.
But yeah,
wear
Pewds is
I'm gonna
awesome.
get one now.
He deserves everything he's gotten. He's great, and and he doesn't like, there's a lot of people that could be the king of YouTube. Luckily, it's him, and he doesn't flaunt his money. He still makes his videos from his closet still. He doesn't worry about all the things that these big time YouTubers that get a big following, they think that they have to change everything. They have to drive Lamborghinis around. They have to show themselves on yachts and all that stuff. PewDiePie is just
more than a Lamborghini though.
I already have a better car than a Lamborghini, but
what kind of car is it again? I don't think you've mentioned it before.
What
kind of car is it?
I would rather us talk about Jeremy Renner because I want us to talk about something we don't talk about. So I'll let Anna talk about that.
Let me actually try and just zip through some of these subscribes. Oh, you're trying
my dog just hit me.
What?
She just hit me.
That's why my
She
dogs
bit you?
are better.
No, she hit me.
She hit you. You probably
Look
deserve
at
it.
this.
Abuse.
Well, no, it's because it's 5:20. Her walk is at 5 p.m.
That's what my dogs do too, because they have a very
So she's
sexual
not
for
too happy
eating.
right now.
Oh, what is that? No! Rest in peace, my gum.
I know.
Rest in peace, my
You
orbit.
guys want to know something funny about Tulip?
Sure.
You can't eat
She loves River.
All right. What, Anna?
Tulip doesn't like to watch TV, but for some reason she will watch Jesse's videos from start to finish.
Aw, she loves me. She
And
probably.
she like sits there tilting her head. I think it's because she's met you. So
I
when
was
she
gonna say,
sees
she's
you,
here's my voice. She's like,
Hi.
what? What?
Sorry,
I know,
my
you
dog
just
River was
want
eating
me
gum.
Ooh, not good.
Not good at all.
My cat's gonna be plastic if I don't feed her.
No.
All right, but I was going to say, let me try and read through. The Revenant, welcome to the channel. Seahawk Scott, thank you for the super chat. Hey, all, keep up the good work. Love your channels. Thank you, Seahawk Scott. Appreciate that. Spidey24, welcome to the channel. Mike Stanbridge, welcome to the channel. World Class BSers, already got you. Thank you again, sir. Noah Talks, welcome to the channel. Titus Mahler, thank you for the super chat. Says, I just wanted to see Thor celebrate my donation. Yes, Titus. So with Streamlabs, whenever you donate through super chat or through the Streamlabs donation, you get Thor celebrating. And it's fun.
Nice.
A lot of fun gifts. Super Anime Gamer. Yes. Thank you so much for super chat. First ever super chat. Super's been around for a long, long time. So thank you so much for this being the first super chat. Just wanted to say, love all your channels, and the Fandom, Menace, and Comicsgate really are some of the best communities around. I definitely agree with that. Seahawk Scott, thank you for another super chat. Super size on me boys. Boyos on me boyos. Thank you very much. Proper Jeremy, I survived the Thanos snap. Herpes is here to stay. Damn you, Proper Jeremy. God.
So did Proper Anna. Proper Anna survived as well.
Proper Anna's okay. Proper Jeremy, on the other hand, might as well be Satan. Titus Mahler, thank you very much for the super chat. Says, Anna, since you lived, how will you defeat Thanos?
I can't reveal my secrets, guys.
I'm sure she'll be using Ivan at some point.
Yeah, he's going to make an edit to the timeline and have Doctor Strange cut off Thanos' hand.
That's a
so
secret.
he doesn't have the
That's
gauntlet.
a secret. You want to know Ivan's
Or,
secret
he
to
can
editing?
go back in time to, when
he has the time
Thanos
stone.
was a kid and save the planet. But you know what? Whatever. That doesn't work.
Guys,
But,
guys, my friend Kelly was spared. She's a ginger. I guess he likes gingers too. So.
But apparently not Norse gods. The Brunnen G, welcome to the channel. Staru78, welcome to the channel. GMonkey76, thank you very much for the super chat. Remember, no pineapple on pizza in Chicago. Damn right. There is a reason Abe Froman is the sausage king of Chicago. Yes, I can't wait to eat
Jesse,
some
your
pizza.
hair dyed.
Huh?
Jesse's hair. The
Oh, my
Twitter
hair?
account. They were not spared by Thanos.
Oh no, my poor hair.
No!
That's
Kato,
gonna, well, I mean, it's fine because I'm also dead. It'd be really upsetting if one of us survived and the other one didn't.
well, I guess now you
That'd be
gotta
weird.
shave your head? I guess.
I can't do it. Bald people, fear them.
Kato Roan, thank you for the super chat. A swig of water for the working man person. Thank you, Kato, for being so inclusive. Appreciate that. Yeah, definitely not working man, working person. Thank you. Titus Mahler, thank you for the super chat. Says, world's smallest violin for Anna's sub 1,000 day.
I know. Thank you. And thank you for referencing that movie. I reference it all the time.
Enigma Seeker, welcome to the channel. Enigma Seeker, you've been in the chat like all night and you just subscribed? Lord. The Price is Right review, thank you for the super chat, says, off-topic question, to get ready for the new Aladdin movie, if you found a real genie, what would your 3 wishes be and why? Anna, what would your 3 wishes be and why?
Come back to me.
Jesse.
I would want to.
I feel like we'd have to like write out so that way it's like very, very specific and there's no loopholes. Because I've seen too many of those stories where it's like you wish for something and it's like something's fucked up about it.
I would want to be able to control the nature of reality.
Oh.
And once I can do that, I think I pretty much have everything else. So I would like Jason Momoa's naked body, and then like maybe a cloak, I guess.
What kind of a cloak? An
I
invisibility
said a coke.
cloak? Oh, I'm sorry.
I said a coke. I have plenty of cloaks. I have a lot of those.
How about a coke then?
Maybe like a money. I don't know, but I can control the nature of reality. So I feel like once I have that, then the next 2 are just sort of like gimmies, you know.
I like. I think I got your reference. How about a coke then?
Exactly.
Boondock Saints.
You got it.
Yep.
Yes, exactly. Yes,
One of the
Correct.
greatest jokes of all time.
Mm.
So
I'm not sure if it's one of
inappropriate,
the great-
but so funny.
I'm not sure if it's. I mean, it's a good joke.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's one of the greatest of all times or just the way it is injected into.
The way
that
the way that Rocco presents it, I think, is the best part.
That's obviously. Yeah. The
God,
conversation-
this joke sucks.
Say-
It just sucks today.
Oh God, that. Oh, that
Jeremy,
movie.
3 wishes.
I mean, are there any rules to these wishes, or can I just go
It
as
just
crazy
says
as,
3
or do I need to
wishes.
keep?
I think it has to be the genie from Aladdin. So he says he can't bring people back from the dead, he can't make people fall in love, and you can't wish for more wishes. So those are your 3 rules.
I'm gonna keep it simple. I want to resell, or I want to go back to where Disney never bought Star Wars, never bought Lucasfilm, and George Lucas actually makes the sequel trilogy himself, but not directed by George Lucas.
I like how Jeremy says, "I'm gonna keep it simple," and then his first wish is like,
And then it's like this
the
long list
longest
of
run on
things.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like that's the most, that's the most tangible thing. Like I could say, yeah, just let me have all the money and all dogs live forever, and everybody plays Mario Kart and never gets in fights. Like, I mean, but
I think Vladdy's got you covered. He says hookers, hookers, and hookers.
yeah.
no, I don't need a new Z car, Joseph. I have a badass Z car, but I have 2 Z cars at this point, but I need to sell the other one. But yeah, I like that. Hookers, hookers, hookers. Let's just go with that.
Mine is going to be world peace. Yeah, that's right. I went there.
Yeah, and hookers will
Miss
help you with
America.
that.
So
All right, Miss America.
I would like to wish for world peace. Someone said it in the chat, an Alita sequel. Yes, absolutely. And an end to poverty.
Hookers will help.
Yeah, that would be
both
part
of
of world
those.
peace.
I'm bending.
No,
the
it's
nature of
not. World
reality.
peace is a stop to war. Poverty is an entirely different subject.
I am
Okay, but if you
controlling
want
the nature of
peace throughout the
reality.
world, that includes poverty. No, if there's no fight, I'm talking about the Star Trek version of world
Why
peace.
wouldn't you fix the socio-economic crisis?
Okay, Odin, if you're gonna be specific, or actually that's more why am I blanking on the word vague with world peace, that could also be included as to why the world is at peace now, because there is no more poverty. That's why when you watch Star Trek and they talk about, oh yeah, we don't need money anymore, we've solved all the problems, we're not at war with anyone, so we're at peace. That's world peace. They've solved all of those problems. So basically you want to live in the Star Trek universe.
It's reasonable.
So I just killed 2 birds with 1 stone with 1 wish. So
I also just
now
want
you have another wish.
say
No,
that
because you can't. War does not exist because of poverty.
Really? So you're telling me that these people that, live in a third world country that now have guns and they're bombing people because they, want what we have, and they say that because they're in poverty and they're blaming us for it. And you can go look at, the situation in Africa and how the governments form, they have all this money, they take the money, government falls. Money has a lot to do with why we're at war.
But what I'm trying to say, no. Oh Sorry, River's now trying.
I mean, we can get into this, but I usually don't like to talk about this kind of stuff. But I'm just saying poverty is a huge factor in war.
I'm not saying it's not any factor, but I'm saying if you're going to say
So
that
if you're
all
saying
war is going to
peace,
stop,
that will eliminate that as well.
Lordy.
I just want to say that I'm controlling the nature of reality, so I can do all of your wishes.
I just want to say, all I just asked for was hookers, and so I'm.
No, you
I will give you
resort to the hookers.
I can give you hookers. I can
Price is Right review. What have you done?
I can totally affect the timeline so that Star Wars the sequels never happen. Like I can do it all, guys. I can do it all. I'm just saying.
All right.
I'm
I'm just saying, if everybody openly had hookers, there would be a lot less problems. Like, look at what happened with Elliot.
Because if you have to pay for sex, then there's a serious problem.
No, because look at Elliot Spitzer, the poor guy, the poor politician.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, he was a politician who. God, I hate politicians. God, I hate politicians. He's one of these politicians that wants to get up there and preach about how he's a great guy and how we have to be such good people. Yeah, he was sneaking a hooker, a $5,000 a night hooker, into his house and his hotel room so his wife wouldn't see it through his suitcase. Yeah, that happened. Yeah, that happened.
Oh my goodness.
How big
All
is
right.
the suitcase?
All right.
It's smaller than a woman.
Apparently a big suitcase.
Jacob Kellever, welcome to the channel. Titus Mahler, to all except Jeremy, have you seen Lord of the Rings? If not, Jeremy, please
Hey, I didn't get to
evangelize.
answer the question.
Yes.
Oh, she didn't
Yes,
answer the question.
indeed
Oh my
we
god.
have. Nerdrotic, thank you again for that $5 super chat. Vladdy77 says it goes. Thank you very much. Vladdy777. Bionic Belly Button, great stream. All Odin, can you please recommend a movie to nerd out on me tonight? Serenity. Go watch it. Victoria Benson, welcome to the channel. Brandon B, hi everyone, great live stream, thank you. Jeff Tennant, thank you very much for joining the channel. Loquacious Primate, thank you for the super chat. I felt the need to send because of peer pressure. All Loquacious Primate, thank you very much. Anna, now you can continue. You were saying?
Freaking fine. Do you even care?
You
Do
were
you even
saying?
want to know my answer?
Sorry, I was trying to get through them all because I have to go soon. So I wanted to get through them all. But please continue. I want you to finish.
Oh no, Jeff died.
Jeff died? Oh, Jeff died.
It's just me and Ivan.
What a sad world.
Well, we don't know if Ethan survived or not.
That's true. If you guys get to keep Ethan, I'm going to be real sad. I'm going to be like, damn, I'm just chilling in hell with Jeremy. You got to be kidding me. We'll have Jeff, so that's fine.
Oh my god, what if it's just like all the SJWs that lived and it's me and Ivan versus
Ha!
That would
Good
suck.
luck. Good luck.
Oh my goodness.
But also, a question was asked to everyone. Has all of us seen Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Sorry.
Uh,
Someone was like saying, that question was for everyone. I'm like, I thought I asked it and no one said no, so I assumed everyone.
Yeah, we will see it. The extended. I can see my box set of the extended editions from here.
I have them as well.
Mine are inside.
Good stuff.
Yes, indeed.
But I mean, I've worn my like elven necklace in some of the videos, so and I'm definitely
you have like the
wear...
Arwen necklace.
Yes, I actually have. My sister got me these really legit elf ears. They're like metal elf ears that you wear.
You told me about those. Oh, I want elf.
Well, my ears are tiny, so I don't know if they don't fit right. But let me see if I can find them.
John Campia survived. Damn it.
I have a question for y'all. Which Firefly character are you guys, or do we think each other is?
I've never seen Firefly.
I never have either.
Fix it! What's wrong with you people?
I don't like things that I know are going to end like that.
Whatever, Kaylee.
I will watch it, but I think my biggest thing was that we rented Serenity as a family, and I remember when it came out, and I remember trying to watch it, and I fell asleep, and then my dad watched it again this year, and I fell asleep because I just don't know what's going on.
Because you haven't watched Firefly, like
Exactly,
a loser.
exactly. I will watch it. I will if I can never find it online and I don't have to pay for it.
Well, Odin and I can decide who you guys are.
Okay.
And you're definitely Kaylee.
Definitely.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know what? I'm just going to go there.
Is she cool or is she...
No, Kaylee's great. Kaylee's great. Jeremy is Simon.
Yeah. Well,
Saying it. Jeremy. He actually, I don't know if I mean that seriously or just to be a jerk. He kind of is, though.
He's kind of like Jane, too, in a lot of ways.
He's a little like Jane. He's definitely a little Jane. A little Jane there. I don't think...
I know who I am.
Who are you?
I mean, I'm
I'm the ginger.
I mean, I'm the Jesus. I'm the Jesus dude, obviously.
Oh, you're Paul. Yeah, you're Shepherd Book.
Book,
You're
yeah.
Darius Book.
Yeah.
Whatever his full name is. You're Shepherd Book.
Yeah, definitely.
Ron Glass. Yeah.
Yes.
That's fair. People get pretty split on. I get pretty split on me between Mal and Jane.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'm definitely have a lot of Jane.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have more
see
Jane
Mal
than Jeremy.
too. I can see Mal.
Right? I think I have more Jane than Jeremy does.
I have no mechanical aptitude.
That's not why you're Kaylee.
There's more to her character than that. She's a complex character.
She is very complex. You're totally Kaylee. If you watched it, you would know you were Kaylee.
Exceptionally sweet and chipper.
That's not the only. Ugh.
You need to watch the
This
show.
is why you need to watch it.
Stop reading
Right?
Wikipedia, whatever it is you're reading.
Attitude. When others are feeling low. Oh my god. This does not sound like me at all.
It's because you haven't watched the show.
So watch the show.
Okay.
Oh, no. It is.
I think
probably.
I know. I think I know that I'm going to be sending something to Anna's PO box, and I think I know what it is.
Good.
Unless someone in the chat wants to take care of it before I do.
I'll leave that in your capable hands.
Oh my gosh. So she's in love with some doctor dude. I am terrified of doctors. That's like a turnoff if a guy is a doctor.
You're reading too much into this.
Well, you know,
You haven't even seen the
whenever
show.
people tell me that I remind them of a person, I go and look at it and I'm like, I am nothing like that person. Like,
You have to actually watch the show.
I will. I will watch
say
it. I will.
Whether or not you're like Kaylee, because you're 100% Kaylee.
Oh God.
Jesus.
And
Yeah,
River,
Jesse,
you're
it's
just like River. Yes, you are.
That's right.
Yes, you
Aw.
are. Hi. Hey.
I had a friend who was just like River growing up. She was just good at everything, and I was like, "Who are you?"
Hi. Hi.
And then she hated herself and
Hi.
became a weirdo.
That sucks.
Do you smell something? Huh?
By weirdo, I mean Jesus freak. What?
Did you just call me a Jesus freak?
No, my friend. It was okay. So I'm sure you're familiar with the type, though, that like
Yes.
they
yes,
find
yes.
religion later in life, and it fills some hole in their
They're
being,
usually
and they have a.
Protestants.
She is. I think I don't actually know what she be, but anyway.
Efron is in the show.
Probably non-denominational, if I had to guess.
No, she is. I can't remember what. She might be a Calvinist, actually.
Really?
I think she's a Calvinist. Yeah,
Ooh,
I know a couple of
predestination.
Calvinists. It's weird. It's weird. Yeah, Calvinism's weird for me.
Holy crap! Hold on. A friend
What?
just donated on Streamlabs $100.
Aw.
Nice. We love you,
Aw.
Odin. Hang in there. Thank you.
Aw, yay for friends.
But who are you? I need to know who to thank.
Friends.
Thank
Wait, so
you.
she falls in love with a dude that shoots her in the stomach?
No, he does. Oh my God, he does not. You
Okay,
are
Anna,
so
whatever
bad at
site you're
reading.
on, please close the
Efron,
site.
she falls in love with the doctor?
What is this site? Oh my God, he
This
saved
is
her
Wikipedia.
life. Oh my God, you're doing this wrong.
It's
I
all
am.
wrong.
I'm so confused.
It's all wrong.
Wrong.
Write this Wikipedia.
It's
'Cause right
wrong.
now, I'm not getting sold on this character. Right
You're
now, this
so
character
wrong. Listen, Anna.
Wrong.
Anna, you're wrong, okay?
Wrong.
You need to
You're
go
wrong.
to China, okay? You need to understand.
To find out how wrong you are.
You're wrong. How dare you?
I'm so confused.
Once you read the show, you'll know how huge of a mistake you made.
Let's see. Who did you say you were, Jesse?
I'm somewhere between Mal and Jane. I'm a very comfortable middle ground between Mal and Jane.
Mal?
Mal and Jane. Malcolm Reynolds
Oh,
and Jane.
That's the main
Yeah,
dude?
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to read about Jane.
Just put.
Jane's
up
the best.
Stop! No! Anna, stop!
Stop it.
You
You're-
could just watch the show.
Just
You
Is
watch.
just watch
Jane
the
a guy
show.
or a girl?
Jane's a dude.
Just
Okay,
watch.
gotcha.
All the-
show.
okay,
Adam Baldwin.
I don't know if you guys know this about me, but like 90% of the characters that I relate to are dudes. But 90%, I mean 100%. But
Take
that's
my
fine.
love, take my land. Take me
where I
cannot
can stand.
We're all in different times because of the delay.
I know.
I
It's
like how
terrible.
you were slowing down, and I was like, I gotta slow down too, but then she's gonna slow down even more.
No.
You
The
can't
hero
take the
of
sky.
Canton,
Yeah.
the man they call Jane.
Such a great show.
Such a great show.
Jane's hat. Jane's hat.
I have Jane's hat.
What?
Hold on.
Oh my god, this is what they describe Jane as: sex,
Anna!
muscle, humor,
Wait, yes, wait, that's correct. Sex, muscles,
and
and what else?
thuggery. Sex, muscle, humor, and thuggery.
That's
Yes.
me.
Yes.
That's me,
And a
though.
practical guy.
Right? Sex,
Yeah.
muscles, humor, thuggery. That pretty much sums me up perfectly.
Okay, but then how come I have to be the one that falls in love with somebody that shoots her and is
Because
kind
you're not
and genuine and loves everyone?
The everything that is Kaylee. You're missing.
It's the way the
Well, what
actress
happened
portrays
is
the
they wrote
character
this description
too.
and
It's
did
like,
not do a good job, but then they wrote the description on this other character and it's spot freaking on.
Well, they obviously can't write women well. That's like a common thing in Hollywood.
Why don't you guys go and fix this? Because this
I will.
Wikipedia page is wrong.
here's the way to
Either.
fix it. The way to fix it is you watch the show.
Watch the damn shit.
I will.
Watch it.
But
If
yeah,
it's
Odin, for
on
my,
Pirate Bay, I will download it.
it was on Netflix for a while. Ugh,
Yeah.
and now it's not. It's not anymore. Yeah.
Let me see if I can-
No, you should actually legit buy it though because it deserves your money.
Oh, for sure. I have it on Blu-ray. And I
yes.
love it.
Nice. I have
know,
a box
but
set
I
on
have
DVD.
like a long list of things I need to buy, and one of the things that is a big prominent part of that list is paying off my student loans.
Ooh, ooh,
Fair enough.
Ooh,
Fair enough.
Ooh.
So I really,
have,
really like
do you have
give
Hulu?
myself
Do
a
you have
budget
Hulu?
every month.
They're on Hulu.
Do you have
And that
Hulu?
budget is.
Do you have
I don't
Hulu?
They're
have
on Hulu.
Do you have Hulu?
They're on Hulu.
Get Hulu.
They're on Hulu.
I do
Get
not
Hulu.
have Hulu.
Get Hulu.
I'm not paying for Hulu because
It's 30-day
I
free
share
trial.
my
30-day free
Netflix
trial.
with
30-day free
everyone,
trial.
and I'm
30-day
waiting
free
for one
trial.
of them to
30-day
get
free
Hulu,
trial.
so
I'm
that
not
way
listening
I
to
can
you.
use their
I'm not
Hulu.
listening to you. I'm not listening to you. 30-day free
Odin is
trial.
never gonna listen to you until you watch Firefly. Also, Odin, that was like your birthday present. A friend
Odin,
got
I
someone
already
who.
wasted my 30-day free trial because I got it when the World Cup was playing, and then I ended up paying $40.
So you use a different email. Do you use a different
I'm
email?
trying to tell Odin a story that he cares about, unlike
Okay,
your
okay.
excuses for not
What are you
watching
doing?
Firefly.
No,
No,
no.
for a birthday once, a friend
No.
got her friend who knitted to hand knit me a Jane hat.
Oh, that's so
So-
cool.
It is really cool. I really like. I'll actually let me go grab it. I'll show it to you.
Oh my
Everybody's asked me why I'm quiet. I'm just letting there was good conversation going. There's no need
nobody-
for me to interrupt.
It's because Jeremy has never seen Firefly because he's a loser.
He is the
This is
best.
true.
Viper
But
69, you're right. He is the best of the Baldwins, for sure.
I am gonna have to leave here in about 5 minutes.
Well, I'm already
um,
like 30 minutes past when I need to leave. So. I'm gonna wait for her to see the hat, and then we can call it a night. I can't believe that y'all guys did this still. Like,
Hey man,
Thank you
You deserve
so
it,
much.
buddy. You deserve it. You deserve it. And again, Gary gets all the credit. So it was Gary's idea, and then Anna helped execute the idea. So they deserve the most credit. So
I heard my name.
so what?
she heard her name.
I heard my name.
I'm giving you credit for something. So
For what?
for this stream, you and Gary got everything organized. So Odin, man, you deserve it, man. So we just we hope you get through this time that you're going through. And I'm glad everybody decided to show up. Smash the melee button. If you don't mind, I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna let them close the show out. Everybody said I was not quiet. I was only quiet because they were talking, and I don't need to interrupt because they were having a good conversation. So, but Odin, if you need anything, man, let me know.
Thank you.
Jesse, Anna, good to see you both. And I'll see you at Celebration.
Yeehaw!
All right, bye, y'all.
Oh, look at that hat. It's so good.
I know, I love it.
Oh,
This
it's
makes me really
perfect.
happy.
Also, Darth Vicious says Anna is Anara.
No.
Anna.
No. She's
Don't look
definitely not
don't look
Anara.
that up because you're gonna
Please don't
you're
look
gonna
up
read,
Anara.
You're
You're
gonna
gonna
read
get more
way too
mad.
much into it, and then
You
it's gonna be
are.
this whole
No,
thing.
now I'm doing it.
Oh God, nope.
And Nara,
And anyway,
Sierra?
JM Love 48, welcome to the channel. CJ, welcome to the channel. And also the person who was a friend who donated
the
100.
a sex slave, a high society sex slave. Who the hell said
sex
this?
slave. She is not a sex slave. That is
course
not what
not.
she is at all. She is a
She's a
is
companion.
That is in the first, excuse me, the second sentence of this woman's description.
She is
What the
not
hell?
a sex slave. She is in control of her own sexuality. She chooses her clients. She gets to screen them beforehand. She gets to choose which ones to be with and what she does with them. Just
That was the exact
knew that was-
reaction I was expecting.
She was a
Yep,
companion.
I knew it was gonna go that way.
So elite. Okay, what?
She's a
Ritual ceremonies surrounding their services. So basically, she just has like sex ceremonies. This is the person that people think that I'm like.
She's basically a classy prostitute.
and there's more to her character, I swear.
And she's a Buddhist.
That's like not even important to her
I'd
character.
say, I don't think I ever even mentioned that, really.
It's highlighted right here, and she's a Buddhist.
Like you only notice that in the way, like if you were paying
Yeah.
really close attention to the things she does.
It's mostly because of the fact that, like, what I love about the show most is how they integrate this understanding that Chinese culture has just taken over. And,
Yeah.
I mean, which is actually, you know, kind of true as to the future of the
Realistic.
world, which is interesting, which is why it's great to have this, like, mixed language
She
of
uses a bow and
Mandarin.
arrow.
Yeah, and then that's what's cool about this show too is they get around the swearing by just having
Yep.
swearing and cursing, which
Yep.
are swearing in Chinese, which is great by the way,
Yes.
because some of the things if you ever look at the translations of the things they say, whew.
That's the one thing I
There's-
never did. I just assumed they were saying something, and I just never...
So I actually I understand some of it because I took a few terms of Chinese of Mandarin and there's one string I can't remember what the whole thing is, but it ends in tutsa, which is a rabbit. So whatever it is happening is about or happening to a bunny rabbit.
She is a post-feminist character.
And then they use the phrase hundan a lot, which is bastard.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I also love I love the use of shiny.
Shiny and Goram. Shiny and Goram.
Goran. Get off the Goran
the best.
ship.
Get off my Goram. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely
so
Jane.
good.
Jane uses Goran a lot.
Jane does use Goram.
Yes.
And I'll be in my bunk. That's definitely a very
And Anara is a complex, well-written character, and I'm sure that Darth Vicious was talking about the great qualities and was not trying to say that you're like a high-profile
Prostitute.
no companion. They're called companions.
strong,
Prostitute.
charge of your own life,
Mhm.
and capable of saving the day when necessary, and independent, very independent.
Mhm. Has a
And,
good relationship with the preacher, who doesn't like what she does but likes her as a person, and there's a great relationship built with that. Very
I feel like
complex.
people are now just saying characters just so I'll read them and react.
Probably at this point, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. Oh, what's the name of the guy that they always go to for the jobs?
Badger.
Badger. You're like Badger. That's what you're like. You're like Badger.
Totally, 100% a Badger.
100% Badger. Totally.
100% Badger. I almost said
Badger?
Jeremy.
Badger.
I
Yeah.
actually think Jeremy is kind of like Badger in a weird way.
Actually, yeah. It's true.
It's kind of like the like he's always talking about his slightly above average penis and stuff. I'm like, that's kind of a Badger
Planet
thing.
Persephone. I like that. I like Persephone.
It's a shithole world, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, I like that goddess, so.
She is a good goddess.
And Manic MTG says, "Great. Now I have to rewatch Firefly tomorrow." Yep. Yes, you do.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But anyway,
What's your favorite Firefly episode? It's so hard to pick a favorite, but I have one.
know.
So Badger's a criminal. He's a bad guy.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what you are. You're a bad guy. You're a criminal. Read too much into it.
Well, considering there's only like 1.5 paragraphs, and it's just saying like this is the episode that this character appeared in, and this is the planet they lived on. This is the actor. There's not much to read into on this one.
Darth Vicious says, "Beautiful, classy, strong woman." That's what he meant by Anara.
Who is a sex slave?
Hold on, let me see. I love the train.
Train Job. It's an excellent one.
Firefly. Oh, it's the last one too. Because remember how they put it out of order too?
Yeah. Well, the last one that was aired, or the last one chronologically.
I think wasn't the last one that aired the one with the bounty hunter that they ended up kind of using for the movie, but they changed it up a bit.
No, so that one never aired.
Was that Objects in Space?
Objects in Space never aired. Objects in Space never aired, and Heart of Gold never aired. But so the
Heart
message
of Gold. That's the one. That's when they actually go to a whorehouse and
with the real whores. Oh, you mean companions? Nope, these are
No,
whores.
those are the whores, Anna. So
Those are
you
whores.
see, there's whores and there's also companions.
In her description, guys, it's talking about her sex life, and that no.
She's not a whore.
Janestown,
I
of
will
course,
watch it when
is
I
great.
see it, and I will watch it because now I want to. I'm gonna watch this, thinking about all these characters in mind and the people that people said I was like, and just going like,
Great. I think Armistice Reynolds is my favorite.
I do love that one a lot.
It just has the best lines, and the special hell motif is
Yeah.
the best thing.
That's you know what? That's who she's like. That's who she's like.
Yo, Saffridge.
You're
All right, look up your Saffridge. Go ahead, do it.
How dare you?
Yo, Saffridge.
okay, let me find this person's name. Does it start with a Y?
Yes. Yo, Saffridge. Why
They're not on the list of characters.
Is Yolanda, Saffron, or Bridget on the list of characters? Probably Saffron.
Yolanda?
Yeah, Yolanda. Saffron would be the one that would come up. What she would come up under.
Is this minor character?
Sort of.
Christina Hendricks, I think, is the actress that plays her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's just a list and it has all the characters. Saffron is the one?
Saffron.
Yeah.
Saffron? Okay.
That's how you meet her.
Are you on firefly.fandom.com?
No, I'm on Wikipedia.
Oh, of course.
Worse, terrible. Why?
I know.
That explains
a
everything.
con artist.
She seems excited by that so far.
Well, this actually sounds kind of interesting. Identities to commit grand thefts. Okay, so she's kind of like Catwoman. Is this a woman?
Yes.
Yes, she's a woman.
Oh my God! What? What? Who wrote this? Is this actually an interesting character on the show, or okay? So she seduces people, marries them, and kills them.
Basically.
Mm-hmm. She actually also tries to. She actually at one point tries to seduce the companion.
She does. It's super hot for people.
Uh,
Pretty woman
Servant housewife?
walking down the street. Pretty woman. Damn right, James Quinn. Okay, but in all seriousness, I do have to go as.
Okay. As
But-
I'm redeemed.
Seriously, every person that's still watching the stream, thank you so much for joining tonight. It's been an amazing one. And Anna, I know that we were supposed to have done a stream.
It's okay. We'll do it again because I know that Todd really wants to.
Yeah.
Like, I know that he wants to hear someone else gush about Alita. Like
Oh,
I
for
did.
sure. And I mean, I would love to talk about Alita and dedicate a stream to it as well. So thank you for that. And also, Jesse, thank you so much for joining. And I'm so glad to find another person because I didn't know that you also had a giant love for Firefly. So
I have the Malcolm Reynolds replica pistol on my shelf. It was a gift. It was the coolest thing. And I quote the blooper reel on the regular.
yes.
So
Me and my little brother bonded over this show because we discovered it, and this is kind of during Katrina. We had been displaced from our house, and one of the things that was on television was Firefly. And so me and my little brother, actually, I was the first one to watch an episode, and then my little brother came over, and I was like, hey, you should watch the show. So we watched it together, and we watched the entire series because it was just on rerun. It was on repeat over and over and over again. And then when we were in Houston, when we were displaced, that's when we found out Serenity was getting made, and we actually got to go see Serenity together.
That's awesome.
And it was just so Firefly has a very, very special place in my heart because I did come in late to the game, but it came in at a really great part, really great time in my life.
Really,
And it was just awesome. So
wow.
For anyone that has
Why
not
did they
seen it,
cancel it?
please do see it, including Anna. Instead of reading too much into the characters and how you.
I'm
fit-
just reading the basics that are on Wikipedia.
Wikipedia is just
Garbage.
Hey, no.
Tulip. But thanks to Tulip as well for joining and for being a good girl.
She's not happy right now because she hasn't gone on her walk. She's looking at me like, if we don't go now, I'm going to poop.
Oh, no. Well, anyway, thank you guys so much. But before you go, it cannot possibly be a stream without me yelling out some people, my patrons. So let me try and see if I can do this in my typical fast fashion. A. Grey Jedi, Adam Shawhan, Albertus Magnus, Aman Yosef Marcos, Delete System 32, Dion, Edward Coleman, Enrique Evangelista, Entertainment Hacker, Frank the Tank and the Shawhan, Leader Dog Clan, Harold Francis, the Hunka Chunky Funky Monkey, Inflamed Wood, Trap Productions, Jason Clark, Jeffrey Toon, Jonathan Jerembeck, Laura Story, Matthew Cadis, Mr. Peabody, and his evil twin, Outpost Dire, Perpetual Punster, Projar Sarif, Proper Jeremy, Darkstar 57, Shenglong, Sir Lancelato, Theodora, the K-Man, the DJD Show, Those Two Ball Guys, Tina B, and Wolfgang Lounge. You're all amazing and beautiful people. Thank you so much for being my patrons. And also, once again, shout outs to Anna and Jesse. We're still here. Go sub to their channels. Valks, if you can post their links to their channels. They're awesome. Awesome, beautiful people. And some of them are like Firefly characters, even if they don't want to admit it.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Straight.
But guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. And as always, God bless. And then thank you so much.
Goodbye, all the peoples.